All right, we are here live at the Ramey compound. Hopefully you can hear Guy Fieri in the background. I'm going to mute it if I can find the mute button. But we ran into a little problem at the beginning of our podcast. We were literally seconds away from recording, and what happened?
The power went out.
We literally test recorded, and we were about to start, and then boom.
If some douchebag actually charged his computer before he came here, we would have been able to go ahead.
Alex never charges anything until it's too late. But we went to the mall.
And yet he charges for hookers all the time.
That's what I charge for hookers. But that's a whole different story.
Wait, you charge the hookers?
Yeah, they pay me to fuck me in the butt.
Actually, they pay him to not fuck them.
Hey, at least we're starting off interesting this time, right? With the hookers. And I didn't even bring it up. So we went to the mall. We were going to go, like, Trumbull has a mall. Trumbull has a mall. Yeah, you go to that mall. They have an area where you can, like, charge your shit, your phone, whatever. So we were going to go there and charge it. As Alex wastes another one of my waters. What a fucking douchebag. And then we couldn't find a single outlet. So Ramey and Alex went to Macy's to charge it in the office while I, of course, got food.
Where Ramey works. A little background.
Or I got food, of course. And
talk about Little Tokyo after.
Yeah.
Sarku ripoff, according to that.
It is a Sarku ripoff.
Nobody knows what the fuck Sarku is.
Sarku, if you have a Sarku in your mall, let us know.
Like, actually, it has to be
Sarku.
It's not just the Japanese place. It has to be called Sarku. Like, it's the only one. I've had multiple Japanese places in the mall. They're not as good as Sarku.
Anyway.
But they went to Macy's, where he works, and he charged the computer for all of 5 seconds before they got a text that says the power was back on. So now we're here, and we are ready to
after that, we walked back to it. We tricked Matt saying we forgot to charge it, and he believed us, and then the power...
Well, you just said I didn't leave the computer there, we forgot, and you showed me the thing, so I was like, okay. Yeah. The power wasn't supposed to come back on until 9:15, and it's now almost 8:30.
So then we walk back, and we're leaving, and right by the entrance was the only outlet we found.
The entrance to Sears, so we could have charged it there, but alas, we didn't.
Since I'm the podcast stat boy, I have a little Sarku Japan stat for you.
Sarku Japan stat?
There's approximately 250 restaurants in 36 states. It was founded in Boston, Massachusetts in 1987.
Matt can never go there
That makes me like it a little bit less.
And it's headquartered in Markham, Ontario, Canada.
So a Japanese restaurant that only employs Japanese people. I've seen like one white person in the one in Trumbull.
Works there in Trumbull, yeah.
It's a girl, but
no, there's two because I saw a white guy work there once.
And then and they're founded in Boston. Their headquarters are in Canada.
And Sarku does not mean anything in Japanese and would be difficult for a traditional Japanese person to pronounce. As Japanese does not contain any instances of R followed immediately by another consonant with no vowel in between.
Doesn't Japanese not have R's at all? Hello.
All right, that was the most.
Wow, that was a little.
There's also no R in hello anyway. So
hashtag accidentally
you
racist.
Add R's. Hero.
Who said I was accident? Yeah, that's what it is. You add R's, so there should be R's.
It should be easier for them.
I wasn't accidentally racist. I was straight up racist. Oh, hero.
All right, so we're gonna start today with some basketball.
Oh, no, what's the South Park episode from like season 7 or 8 where this Japanese restaurant? That was funny.
But yeah, this one was called Little Tokyo and it sucked. So
yeah, it wasn't very good.
Kyrie Irving wants out, doesn't want to hang out with LeBron or play with him anymore. I wonder what happened between them.
Kyrie probably slept with LeBron's mom like Delonte West.
He wants to be the focal point.
But I think they were like arguing about shit. Like maybe he was like, I want a bigger role, and LeBron was like, no.
LeBron's a fucking douche.
They had pretty big roles, both of them, so I don't know why they couldn't get along. Melo for Kyrie. Melo in 3 or 4 picks for Kyrie.
But did anybody see what teams Kyrie said he'd be willing to join?
Lakers and Clippers?
No. This is actually good.
Knicks was one of them. The Spurs,
Knicks, Heat,
Timberwolves.
and Timberwolves.
Do you actually think you get a big role on the Spurs?
Yeah,
he'd be their point guard.
So
who else do they have?
Kawhi.
Yeah, so him and Kawhi.
It's more of a team.
Yeah,
system.
They'd have to be willing to change it, and for fucking Kyrie Irving, I'd do that.
Oh, so the Knicks have
Timberwolves
strong interest.
Would be nasty.
I have to look up how you pronounce his name. As I saw.
You know where he should go? The Bucks.
He doesn't want to be a Buck.
But the Bucks would be the Timberwolves. Bucks would be number 2 seed, and they might be the 1 seed.
I do want to see how
Kyrie Irving.
Frank Ntilikina turns out.
I don't think it was close.
He's only. It is. That's how you say it phonetically. Ntilikina. I want to see how he turns out because he's fucking only 18.
Yeah, but Kyrie's only 25.
He wasn't. He wasn't starting for his French team.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan got kicked off his high school basketball team.
No, he got cut freshman year.
That's what's getting same thing.
You know who also didn't start for their international team when they got drafted? Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, it's because fucking Latvia's stacked.
Well, the Knicks have strong interest in acquiring Irving, but as of Friday night, they were not willing to include Kristaps Porzingis in any potential deal.
Good, they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we need both of them to be good.
If they could get Porzingis with Irving, that'd be...
They would consider including Carmelo and future first-round picks in a package. The Cavaliers' interest in such a package is unclear. The Cavs are pissed off.
Where they could keep... I'm going to just call him Frank.
Yeah,
Frankie. If they could do that where they keep Frank and Kristaps...
Well, maybe they would trade Frank.
Yeah, for Irving?
Yeah, with Melo and a pick.
What if Irving tears his butthole?
Kind of forgot about Frank until you just mentioned it.
So Irving apparently talked about the meeting he had with the Cavs where he expressed his interest in leaving with other teammates, but not LeBron.
Yeah, he doesn't like LeBron, apparently.
Good. Fuck LeBron. Dude's a tool.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why Irving would want to get traded to have a bigger role and be the guy, but... with the fucking greatest basketball player in the NBA.
At least he won a ring.
He's also the opposite of LeBron. He's not a fucking bitch. He's like, I could stay here and be second fiddle and win some rings maybe. Or
LeBron was never second fiddle.
Yeah, LeBron was like, I can't do it by myself.
No one can do it by themselves.
He went. He couldn't. He wouldn't even try anymore. He went to fucking Miami.
How many years did he try?
He played second. He played
6 years, 8 years.
He played second fiddle to Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was better than fucking he was. He was a star of that team. Why do you think he went to Miami and Dwayne didn't go meet him in Cleveland? Because fucking Dwayne called the shots.
That's the team that has.
That was the team that had the cap room.
He could have gone to Cleveland.
Yeah, but Bosh
I don't think they could have got Bosh.
Chris Bosh sucked, dude.
He wasn't.
Chris Bosh
they were retiring his number.
Yeah, it's because he's almost dead.
It's nothing.
He's not almost dead. I mean, he's got the blood clot issue.
Chris Bosh is a huge fucking tool. I've always hated him. They were like, yeah, we got 3 superstars. He got 2 in Chris Bosh. He didn't get 3 superstars.
Chris Bosh was nasty on the Raptors.
Yeah, not a superstar.
Oh, I can see why Irving wanted to be on the Timberwolves. Apparently,
they're fucking stacked.
Jimmy Butler is friends with Irving, and Irving's father and Karl Anthony Towns' father are connected through the basketball scene in northern New Jersey.
I highly doubt that has any. He's just like they're stacked. He's going to come on there.
He should go to the Bucks.
Oh, a Minnesota-Cleveland swap would almost assuredly involve Jeff Teague, who cannot be traded until December 15th per league rules after signing a free agent contract with the Wolves this summer.
Also, if he's smart, he stays in the East where he can actually get to the finals.
Also, if you notice, Ramey's voice seems a little louder probably because he's actually holding the mic close to his face.
About time.
Well, don't worry. Kevin Love tweeted a couple hours ago saying, "Life is amazing, no complaints. Things are a little peculiar, but no complaints. Now go kick some rocks."
Is he dumb? They've been trying to trade him for fucking months.
Life's still good. Still rich.
Yeah.
Well, Irving's under contract for 3 more years.
Is he
Still
really?
has a ring.
That long?
But he can opt out of the final year. So if he gets traded to the Knicks, he'll be gone after 2 years and go to the Lakers with LeBron.
Oh, so he's signed for next year and the year after that before he can opt out?
Yeah.
Right, see a Frank. See a first-round pick. See a Melo.
You need to give up more than 1 first-round pick. You'd probably have to give up every first-round pick you have for like the next.
If we could give them Melo and Frank, they don't need more than 1 pick. Like that's ridiculous.
Frank is a pick, pretty much. It's like getting last year's pick.
Like Melo's still good, and if he's playing with superstars, he's better. So it's not like we'd fucking give up nothing. And
he's better than Kevin Love.
I mean, they're totally different players.
Well, he's a better scorer, and neither of them play defense.
Kevin Love can rebound.
Melo could too if he tried.
Yeah,
Melo doesn't
I
try,
could fucking try a lot of stuff and do it, but I don't. So he fucking doesn't.
I guess. So yeah, that's all the NBA we'll talk about. So Bobby can start listening again.
Yeah, that's more unusual than Karen Wetterhahn, professor of chemistry of Dartmouth College, who died of some really long word that I can't pronounce. Dimethyl-mercury
AIDS?
poisoning 10 months after a few drops of the substance landed on her protective gloves. Although she had been following the required procedures for handling the chemical, it still permeated her gloves and skin within seconds.
You mean
folks.
permeated?
That's an unusual death.
What did I say?
Permeated.
Permeated, yeah.
There you go.
As a result of her death, regulations were altered. So thank you, Karen, for those new regulations for when I go into the field of sciences after I graduate college. I appreciate that. So thank you.
All right.
Her death was
That's
not
our one unusual death
her death
topic.
was not in vain. Well, I mean, frigging LeBron's career is going to be dead soon, so I figured we'd talk about somebody who actually died.
So
not true,
we're dedicating this podcast in the memory of LeBron's career.
Now,
LeBron is going to have 5
I guarantee you,
years
if
left.
Kyrie was like, I'm all in, I'm going to sign an extension, LeBron would be like, yeah, I'm leaving anyway. He's that big of a fucking tool.
Because LeBron is going to end up going where he
How
thinks he
bad
can. He's his time with Golden
Everyone
State.
goes where they can win a
How bad do you think
championship.
his image is going to get destroyed again if he leaves?
If Kyrie leaves, there's no reason for him to stay.
Yes, there is. Fucking be a man. You've already got your 2 rings that you chase. You actually won one in Cleveland. Try to get them
What's
another
the point
one.
of playing if you're not trying to win? If this team is not good enough and he can leave and go to a team where he can win, why wouldn't you
hometown,
go?
His whole speech, I didn't realize how tough it would be to leave Cleveland when he came back. And then he's going to leave again? Go fuck yourself.
But if they traded Kyrie, they'd have all that money they could probably spend on free agents.
Exactly.
It's all about what they do. He's not going to just leave to leave.
Who the fuck wants
all
to go
about
to
what
Cleveland?
they do? Like, are you just like
a lot of people want to play with
gay
LeBron.
for LeBron? They did so much for him, and yet he kept complaining that he didn't have enough. Like, how much stuff can they do? They pay the most luxury tax by, like, far.
Because they signed, LeBron is done with his money, and he got Kevin Love way too much money. And he got, who else?
Every time they'd bring someone in, I need another playmaker. How much do you want, dude?
Who are they bringing? They brought in Kyle Korver. All right, he didn't make the big shots.
Neither does LeBron.
Aren't they signing Derrick? Yeah, Kyrie Irving is the one that hits the big shots. Aren't they signing Derrick Rose?
Yeah, I think they already did, or they're announced it.
They'd have every MVP of the last 7 or 8 years outside of this year would be on Cleveland or Golden State. Actually, no, it'd be all of them.
It's either LeBron or Curry or
and Durant. They'd all be on Golden State or Cleveland.
Durant won one though on the Thunder though, didn't he?
Yeah, he's on the.
Yeah. Oh, you just mean
he's on
currently
the fucking Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
So LeBron James has told the Cavaliers he's planning on reporting to training camp with the intention of leading, no matter who his teammates are.
Oh wow, that'd be a first. Well, who says that? Of course he's going to show up. Like what?
LeBron James won't intervene in Kyrie Irving's push.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't have an option to. Nobody should think he should. He's a fucking player. He doesn't make any decisions. That's what's fucking ridiculous.
Sure, Jordan had a say in who the team signed.
I'm pretty sure Jordan had nothing to do with anything. I highly doubt he went to his front office and kept asking for more.
He probably kept saying, "Give me Scottie Pippen, give me Horace Grant, give me Dennis Rodman."
It's like, I bet you he didn't have anything to do.
Well, they drafted Pippen.
Well, do you think he was gonna be like, "Give me Steve Kerr"?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. LeBron keeps asking for it, and then when he gets it, it's never enough. Never enough for that guy.
So it says the Cavs have 3 choices.
I'm sure he didn't say give me more after they won. It was after they lose.
No, after every fucking thing. It's like, all right, we don't have enough.
Yankees do that shit too, though.
No, they don't. When does any Yankee star ever complain that they need more?
No, not their star, just their team. They need more. They always need more.
It's because we don't have anything.
We have everything.
We have everything and nothing.
This is the year we're not supposed to be good. When all the young kids are amazing come 2018 and the Yankees have all that fucking money to spend on free agents, people are going to be bitching that the Yankees are building a super team when we win 4 World Series in a row.
Starting this year.
Unless we trade for Sonny Gray,
there's no
Yu
such
Darvish.
thing as a super team outside of fucking
Houston?
Outside of basketball.
Oh.
There's too many fucking players.
Houston's a super team.
You actually need role players.
Yeah.
How are the Astros a super team?
Because they have so many stars?
They have literally 3 stars. Altuve, Correa, and Keuchel.
And Correa's out for 8 weeks.
Yeah, right back in time for the ALDS. He's taking a vacation.
But he'll be rusty. Dallas Keuchel's been out for 6 weeks.
They're still a super team. When a guy becomes good, they're still a good player. It's not like they had
It's not what a super team is.
Every single one on their team. How many people are batting under 300 on that team?
We're going to find out.
They'd be a super team if they signed Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, and fucking 9 other guys.
No, the thing that worries me about Houston is if they trade for another starter or they trade for Zach Britton from the Orioles.
Then the super team was the 09 Yankees.
No.
CeCe, Burnett, Teixeira, Swisher. We got all the free agent we needed.
Whoa. You're putting fucking Swisher with those guys?
We signed guys that we needed that were
a super
good.
Team? No.
We got the 3 best free agents that year.
Yeah, that's not a super team, though.
In basketball, it would be.
That's because there's only 10 guys on a team. Only 12 guys, and 5 of them play.
15. So as I'm
15 of them play?
There's 12 guys on a team, I thought.
I thought there's... Oh, then 3 inactive?
Yeah.
I thought that the roster was 15. But, okay, before I even get into Houston's batting averages, Yoenis Cespedes is still fond of Oakland and wants to end his career in Oakland.
Why,
great city of Oakland.
They didn't want him.
But that's where he started his career. They gave him his first shot.
Yeah, they also gave him $50 million, I bet.
I'm pretty sure he walked out on the media the other day. And they were pissed, but they have the Mets have no control over their players.
They were pissed?
Yeah.
Wow, you just have that queued up.
Been waiting to do that.
What is that?
Fucking Tourette's guy.
Oh.
FTW.
Couldn't even hear it. You were waiting for somebody to say pissed?
No, I was waiting for the fucking right time to do that. And
okay.
You presented it.
All right, so I'm looking at the starting
Gurriel or whatever hitting fucking 312.
Jose Altuve's batting 351. Carlos Correa 320. Marwin
Oh,
Gonzalez,
George Springer's also a superstar now.
Product of UConn, baby.
Yep.
Marwin Gonzalez 315. George Springer 307. Josh Reddick 302. Josh freaking
How many games
Reddick,
did he play? He doesn't start.
He's got 288 at bats.
Wow.
Gurriel 299.
Ooh, so close.
Evan Gaddis. Evan Gaddis is batting 284.
That's wow. They're a team of destiny.
Let's keep going here.
They're too good to win.
Nori Aoki.
Yeah.
270.
And he's old as shit, isn't he?
So Alex Bregman batting 264.
And he's like a sophomore.
He deleted his Twitter because called a fan out over DMs.
Did he really?
He's a fucking moron. They were like, yeah, somebody else should play over you. And he's like, why? Keep your mouth shut. You don't know anything. He's like, why? Because this other guy's better and he'll help the team more than you. Then he ended up deleting his Twitter.
Who do you think's batting the worst on the Astros?
I don't know. Could have been Bregman. He doesn't.
Fucking Brian McCann.
Brian McCann is second worst, batting 247 with 11 home runs, 46 RBIs.
I don't know that many
I can't
Astros.
remember anyone else who plays.
Traded him at the best time. Carlos Beltran batting 231.
Oh, wow,
nice. Yeah. Super team, though.
Everyone was batting like over 300.
Yeah, but how good is their pitching?
McCullers and McHugh are both really good. On top of
the definition
Ace
of a super
Dallas
team is like
Keuchel.
signing like massive stars. Not everyone playing good. That's just a good team.
I mean, Dallas Keuchel is undefeated this
Then
season.
the closest thing would have to be the Yankees in 09.
That's why I said there's nothing. There's no such thing as a super
That
team
would be
in
the
baseball.
equivalent.
Except the Yankees in 09 weren't that
But
great.
We had, 109 wins?
No.
No.
103 at most.
Sorry, 6 off.
That's a
So
lot.
We
when you
signed the
got
3 biggest free agents.
Do you consider A.J. Burnett really
Yes,
one of
he
the biggest
was
free agents?
nasty.
That's because nobody else besides CeCe was any good that offseason. He was the second best.
Cliff
pitcher, I
Lee
think.
was available, wasn't he? And
No,
he went to.
I don't think
He
so.
got
Philly
traded.
that year.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he re-signed with Philly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
We
Dallas
almost had him.
Keuchel-
Didn't we almost have him for Montero?
Yeah,
And they said something happened where they like reneged.
they traded him to for Justin Smoke.
That's right. Awful.
The Rangers.
Yeah, he was on the
No,
Rangers when
Justin
they went to the
Smoke's
World
an
Series.
all-star.
So Dallas Keuchel is 9-0 this season with a 1.67 ERA.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
So the other guys that they have in their starting rotation: Lance McCullers, 7-2,
Fucking Charlie Morton,
3.28.
baby.
Mike Fiers is 6-4 with a 3.75.
What'd you say, McCullers or McHugh?
McCullers.
Yeah, what's McHugh?
I don't even see McHugh on
Dead
here.
air.
Colin McHugh?
What about Charlie
Maybe
Morton?
he got hurt.
What about Charlie Morton?
I'm looking at the game started. Give
What,
me a
you're just
second.
looking up their roster?
Charlie Morton. I know Charlie Morton. I think he's on one of my fantasy teams.
Charlie Morton, 4.18 ERA, 7-4.
Fucking
You would have the
loser.
only bad pitcher in the
Colin
rotation.
McHugh has no starts this season.
Oh, maybe he was hurt.
I
Maybe
think
it
he's
was
hurt.
just McCullers.
Brad Peacock, though, he's the guy that shut the Yankees down. 2.49 ERA. They have a good starting rotation.
The guy
They
who
have a
shut the
great
Yankees
team.
down. Aren't there like 8 of them?
How many wins are they
18
on
of them
pace
who
for?
shut us down?
They're on pace for what? 100 and what wins?
Probably like
Prob-
108.
Probably like 106, 107. Hold
How
on.
many did we win in 09?
Fucking 103. I'm saying 103. No more than that.
What did I guess? 109?
Yeah.
Okay, somehow
What's
I
the
just,
record? 113?
116.
somehow I just turned my computer to Spanish, so bear with me.
How?
I hit something.
Matt, can you just look it up?
So the Astros are 63-32. It's a 663 winning percentage. They're on pace for
103
107.
and 59. So I was right.
And the Astros are on pace for 107.
And that was the best record in the AL, or tied, or best record in the MLB, or tied.
The Dodgers on pace for almost 112 wins this year.
That's crazy.
Alex
That's a team
Wood
I could
is
see getting
friggin'
completely cold
insane.
right at the wrong time.
Oh, somehow I ended up on ESPN Deportes.
So we talked about trade rumors in basketball. Let's talk about the trades that happened in the MLB, starting with the Yankees. Everyone here, I think, is in agreement that we love the trade.
Todd Frazier, baby, the centerpiece of that trade.
I hate the media making it seem like Todd Frazier was what we were going for. He was pretty much a throw-in.
Like when SportsCenter tweeted out the picture of Todd Frazier. Yeah, he was the throw-in of that deal.
Yankees trade for Slugger. No, we traded for bullpen help.
And now we have the best bullpen in baseball by far.
Yeah, we had.
That's even with Chapman sucking.
It's better now than it was with Miller.
Oh, completely. If Chapman actually gets back to being semi-relevantly decent, our bullpen is
Let's
filthy.
go from worst to best. We have Shreve, Chapman, Betances, our worst three. It's pretty good three. Shreve, I think, has an under 3 ERA, and the other two just can't find the plate. But when they do, their lights out. Yeah, when they do, their lights out. Then we have Warren, Green, Robertson, and Canley.
I think Green's probably the best guy we have.
He's been amazing.
Toss-up.
So literally, it's a 5-inning game, and you can alternate between Warren and Green for 2 innings before you go.
When did Canley
Betances.
become good? Like I've never heard of him besides the last couple of years.
This year,
We had him, didn't we?
Yeah, and then we let him go in the Rule 5 draft a couple years ago. He's had control issues in the past. This year, he's figured out the control.
Gary. If anyone knows where that's from, comment below.
You ruined it by looking at me. I can only get through 2.5 Garys.
Gary.
Can we talk about that for a minute while we're baseball? The new Saw movie's coming out. That's like one of the only movies I will, no matter what, go see it in the theater.
But is it really a new Saw movie? It's called Jigsaw.
It's Tobin Bell's voice is in it, and it's the Jigsaw. It's like a copycat, I guess. He's in it, but I don't think he appears in it, and he's uncredited. So, but like I saw every single one except the first one.
So it has nothing to do with the storyline.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Like I saw the preview.
Well,
like
the
a piece
trailer
of
says that they found his blood.
Oh yeah, his blood under the fingernails. So it's like Kramer's blood. But like that's all. That's one of the only movies I ever bought without seeing first.
I need to go back and watch all of them again.
Gary.
I used to watch those movies with some friends, and like we'd watch 1 and 2 or whatever, 1, 2, and 3. Then another friend would come over, and they'd never seen it. We'd start it all over. So I've seen 1, 2, and 3 like 7 times.
1 is still the best one.
Oh, the original, totally.
The end of that is insane. That's one of the best endings ever.
When freaking dead body just gets up, starts walking. I was like, well, okay, that scared the shit out of me.
Robin Hood cuts off his own foot.
Don't want to. No spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen Saw 1 by now, kill yourself.
Well, if you haven't seen Saw 1, I just spoiled the ending. So sorry.
Have you seen Aziz's stand-up where he talks about it? He's like, yeah, I've heard Saw's crazy, so I didn't have time to watch it. So I went on Wikipedia, I read the whole thing, and everyone's like, oh, the last whatever minutes is crazy. So I read up to that point, turned on Saw, went to that point, saw it, and man, that ending was crazy.
Go fuck yourself, Aziz. You don't have time to watch an hour-and-a-half movie, bitch.
It was something like that. I love Aziz.
Annoying voice.
But anyway, other MLB trades. Fucking Diamondbacks getting the best deal, even though he got hurt in this first game. JD Martinez for 3 not top 100 prospects.
You know JD stands for Johannesburg Dick? Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that.
But Martinez can't play anywhere in the field, so that helps him
offensively. He's a corner
outfielder.
Isn't he an
terrible
outfielder?
at it.
Who cares? They don't have any corner outfield production.
How much do you know about JD Martinez's defense?
Who cares?
Well, he seems to think he fucking can't play defense.
Because he can't.
Wow, his first name's actually Julio. I didn't know that. Julio Daniel.
Wow. That's good news.
That was close.
What'd you say?
That was close. Johannesburg Dick.
Yeah, that's pretty close. You got that right.
Remy went from holding the mic to not holding the mic, so.
Because I'm the fucking stat boy here. I'm looking shit up. Why am I still on ESPN Deportes? I can't figure this out, guys.
You can also just, go close to the mic like I am.
You can also close out ESPN Deportes and go to
No,
ESPN.
I did, and then I went back to ESPN. Every time I look up a stat, it's bringing me to ESPN Deportes now. I don't know what I did. I ruined it. I need to sell my computer.
Jesus Christ.
Remy was like, if the power goes out again, I'm just moving. I don't have time to deal with it.
Hashtag ain't nobody got time for that.
Hashtag GOB pod.
GOB pod.
Going out of business. We're done. This is our last one for the year.
Every week, Matt keeps expecting us to do one, and then we do.
I can't believe it. Yeah. What? So was that it? 2 trades?
No, there was a couple other ones.
David Phelps is now a Mariner.
Yeah, that was.
Who cares?
I'm pretty sure 20% of the Mariners roster are former Yankees.
Well, there's Robinson Cano.
On the
Mariners.
Oh, he went to the Mariners?
Yeah. David Phelps, Ben Gamel.
That's 3.
That's about it.
Hold on. Taking it to the Marlins. I keep saying Marlins. Mariners roster.
That's why you got me. I was like, he got traded from the Marlins to the Marlins?
You don't know how that happens? Marlins to the Marlins, back to the Marlins?
Fucking Jeffrey Luria is dumb enough to do that. That fucking loser. If you listen to this podcast, Jeff, go fuck yourself.
Mic drop.
Because I don't want dead air. When Remy looks up a stat, everyone stops talking.
Yeah, why is that when Remy looks up a stat?
Because you're like, all right, so the stat is going to be type, and we're just like waiting for you to say something.
Well, you guys have to fill the airtime. Jesus,
that's what I'm trying to do.
What are we even talking about anymore? Baseball trades?
Yeah, there were only a couple.
Coming up next, we have
Guy Fieri.
OJ's parole talk, Dijak to WWE.
We don't need to talk about
Battleground Predictions.
And stop saying Dijak to WWE. It's not technically official yet. He said it's
All right,
potentially
fine. Dijak to WWE.
If you say that, then people are going to be like, Lorenzo said it.
If anybody didn't hear that, it's Dijak to WWE?
Anyone is taking
question
us
mark?
as a credible news source
He
for
said
their
he's no longer.
information.
Well, there's no more trades that are worth. Who cares about the fucking Mariners?
Jamie Garcia potentially
It's
going
Jaime,
to the Twins?
isn't it?
Jaime? Who gives a shit? He sucks.
No, it didn't happen. It fell through.
He's pitching for the Braves tonight, so
Yeah,
he
it fell
still might
through.
get traded.
Dijak said.
Not to the Twins.
Dijak said he's no longer taking independent bookings. His last date
guess
for
we're talking about
his
Dijak now.
3 home promotions are the last one out of the 3 of them is NEW's Heat Wave.
I thought his last one was Wrestle Circus.
He posted 3, and August 6th was the last one. Then he's doing Bola in September, so he'll probably lose in the first round. The rumors are strong rumors that he's going to WWE, but
How can he not? Look at him.
Yeah, but who knows?
He's
Maybe
perfect
shit
for
could come.
WWE.
If he doesn't have an offer set completely, he could. And plus he can't talk about it. I'm sure.
well,
they were
obviously he's not gonna say
WWE
anything.
tried to sign him in January, and they had to pull the offer back when ROH threatened to sue because he was still technically under contract.
I don't know why they didn't just wait.
That's what made him not re-sign with ROH. Then he was just waiting for
So
another
it has
potential
to be
WWE
done.
offer.
I don't
Either
know
way, well-deserved.
Why wouldn't the WWE just say, "Okay, we'll wait," and then as soon as you're under contract, your contract's up here?
Guys, I think we're missing the obvious. He's going to GFW, and he's going to become
no,
the new
that's what I
champion.
wanted to talk about. Did you hear about their new contract situations?
No.
Nobody's gonna ever fucking stay there. Let me find the quote. I wrote it down. New GFW talent deal requires that talents give 10% to GFW of the revenue they make outside of GFW, and they get 0% of merchandise bearing their likenesses, which is sold directly by Global Force.
Who the?
So they
That's
have
worse
to.
than
They
TNA.
give 10%. You know, that's the same thing, right?
That's worse
Yeah,
than what
but-
TNA used to
yeah.
do.
Global
is what-
Force and TNA are the same thing now. They merged.
Captain
Yeah,
Obvious,
that's
everybody.
Not what I was.
You didn't know. It sounded like you didn't know that.
No, he was saying that's worse than what TNA used to
When
do.
they wouldn't
Well, I
even
mean,
pay
it's still,
people.
I don't know if that's worse.
I'd almost rather not get paid than get fucked.
You have to, if you take a booking at NEW, you have to give them 10%, and you don't get
NEW?
GFW.
Yeah.
NEW is
No,
the best.
No, if you get a booking anywhere outside of GFW, you have to give
No,
them 10%.
You said NEW, though.
I know. If you get a booking in NEW or anywhere, you have to give them 10%.
That can't be true.
Yes, it is.
That-
and they get 0 from their merchandise.
Who would do that? Who would sign there?
Somebody who can't afford, can't live off just independence.
Who would
It's-
sign to their roster?
Fucking anyone who's on their TV show.
Well, Magnus is gone already, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he left because I'm sure because of this. If you can do anything anywhere else, 10% of your shit outside of the company, which they have nothing to do with, plus you get nothing on merch.
How
What?
is that even possible?
I don't know if everyone in WWE gets a percentage of the merch. I don't know if fucking who sucks that has one shirt.
Carmella, Jinder.
Fucking Aiden English.
Everyone gets residuals.
Yeah, but I don't know if they get merchandise because WWE produces and then sells it. Some of the contracts have a certain percentage of off the sale that you get. John Cena's probably close to 10, but GFW gives you nothing.
That's
Why would
insane.
anyone go there?
Is it still called Impact? On their
The company is
television show?
GFW. The show's Impact.
Does it still have the owl?
I don't know.
That's the ugliest thing ever. What is it? Southern Connecticut?
So basically, Jeff Jarrett's a fucking loser.
Is he the sole owner? Or sole.
He owned GFW, and then they
When
merged.
merged,
So
Does
I
Dixie
don't
have
know.
nothing to do with anything anymore?
She's probably got a little chunk.
They're not going to sign her in WWE?
I hope not.
God, I
She
hope
fucking
not.
Sucks.
Yeah,
So
but I would
Global
still
Force
do her.
Wrestling is a bunch of fucking douchebags.
All
What a
right.
Who would ever want... I don't understand why anybody would ever want to work there.
It's like the most
Why would anyone
ridiculous
ever
thing
want to
ever.
work in TNA after 2007?
That's like Macy's being like, hey, if you ever get a side job mowing a lawn, we get 10%. And also everything you sell, you get no commission on. Say if you were in a commission-based
You did
retail.
eBay.
Friggin' ridiculous.
If you sold things on eBay, they get all of it.
That's true. You would.
Fucking re-dinky donkey.
Don't worry. This week's GFW viewership sees big decrease.
Decrease
From
from what?
12 to 5 people?
Fucking...
So last week, 374,000 viewership average. This past week, down 14%, which saw a fatal four-way Eli Drake defeating Eddie Edwards, Impact Grand Champion Moose, and Ethan Carter III in a fatal 4-way. Plus a closing segment with LAX and World Heavyweight Champion Alberto El Patron.
So what happens if they do like an autograph signing for like WrestleCon? Does GFW take their money?
Just deals require the talent to give 10% of revenue made outside GFW. I don't know if that's just bookings for like being on a
So what happens if Ron Zombie went there, and then would he have to give up his Costco paycheck?
He'd have to at least
I have to reset all my clocks.
10%
God
of it?
damn it. Son of a bitch.
Pay Ron Zombie. He could use the money.
So
You need to
terrible.
explain to our listening audience what a Ron
He's a
Zombie
freaking
is.
New England Hall of Famer. If you don't
Yeah,
know who
he
that
is.
guy is,
Isn't he the hardcore icon?
Yeah, Connecticut
New England.
hardcore icon. He's a New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer. It's absolutely incredible. Dishwasher, fridge, dock walker. Only one person commented that, so go fuck yourself, everyone.
Really? One person did?
One person actually did, so whoever that was, I forget your name, sorry, but you did. Good job. All right, so what
I think
else?
for our 5th episode, we should get Matt drunk.
I thought he was drunk right now
Yeah,
with his
record
fucking
it.
refrigerator, dishwasher.
I wouldn't mind
dog
seeing you
walker.
drunk again. I haven't seen you drunk in years.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was texting you drunk a couple weeks ago when I was at the bar,
I
wasn't I?
didn't see you, though.
What, did you accidentally send him a dick pic or something?
No, he sent-
That was
Accidentally.
on purpose.
Yeah, that shit's on purpose. All right. Anybody else got a topic they want to jump into?
You want to switch over to football?
No.
Well, before we even go to football, what about Brock Lesnar potentially leaving?
yeah.
There's still a bunch of wrestling. We still haven't talked about Lesnar or Jason Jordan or Shane McMahon almost dying.
Oh, I forgot about Shane McMahon.
We
almost
can
died.
sprinkle wrestling in
Except
through
Shane
all-
McMahon
the whole
didn't
thing.
almost die. It was just
He
like
wasn't
a
even close.
routine landing. He jumped out. When they were interviewing him,
It was an emergency landing,
The re-
though, in the water.
the reporter was like,
Yeah, but it wasn't a
Are you
crash.
Vince McMahon's son? It's like, yes. It's
It's
like,
like, all right, I
okay,
was
they
told to ask
asked
that.
me to ask that. Like, yeah, no, there's fucking other McMahons.
There probably are
I
other
don't
people
know.
named
Other than
McMahons.
Brian McMahon, I don't know another one. Nobody Brian McMahon, no. We
It
live
was
in Connecticut.
Brian McMahon High School.
Yeah, the guy was a senator, I think.
Who?
Brian
Brian
McMahon
McMahon?
High School in fucking, where is it? Monroe?
Something like that.
Now I have to look that up. But talk about Shane, and did you see what Rusev said?
Yeah, he was like, oh, fuck, what did he say? I did
He
see
said
the tweet.
something where it was
Karma?
like
He spelled it wrong?
hashtag karma, and he spelled karma wrong with a C. Brian
He was like, that's for
McMahon-
not giving me a title shot or
He
something.
was a state senator as
It's
a
in
Democrat
Norwalk.
from Connecticut. He died in
It's in
1952.
Norwalk?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thought it was north of Fairfield.
1952.
Yeah, so Shane almost, he actually jumped from the helicopter, did an elbow drop on a shark. So
Yeah, he was just practicing for Mania.
So I can cross that off the list. And then Lesnar, I have a quote from the Vice President of Athlete Health and Performance, Jeff Nowitzki, with a V instead of the W. Maybe he's
Dirk Nowitzki?
cousins. He told media outlets on Wednesday there is zero truth to the rumor that Lesnar has re-entered the testing pool. So who the fuck knows?
Why would Dirk Nowitzki be cousins with a guy that has his name similar to him but spelled differently? It's like all of our cousins would be Lorenz.
Yeah, we're related to Bob Lorenz.
I wish. What about Jared Lorenzen?
The hefty lefty?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy from Die Hard 2, Dennis Franz's character.
Chief Lorenzo?
Yeah.
I don't remember what his first name was, though. Look that up.
Carmine.
Lorenzo,
isn't it?
though?
No, is it Carmine? It's not Carmine, is it?
Carmine Falcone?
Ooh, Batman
From
Begins.
Batman?
Anyway, so there's no truth right now to Lesnar. We don't know. But he probably would be dropping the
I typed
title.
in Die Hard 2, but I started to write like the word 2 because I'm dumb.
If he drops the title, it better be in
To
a fatal
Braun.
four-way, and Samoa Joe better become champion.
If you have
Braun.
TBS, try to find Die Hard 2 so you can hear them
Who do you
say,
think's going to be the champion?
I was
going
right,
into SummerSlam?
Captain Carmine
Yippee-ki-yay,
Lorenzo.
Mr. Falcon. Mr. Falcon?
Yeah, let off some
There's no
steam,
Mr.
Bennett.
Falcon in the movie. That's from Conan.
Who do you think's going to be champion going out of SummerSlam?
Come on, are we done with Lesnar?
It's kind of Lesnar. He's champ.
Samoa Joe.
I mean,
If Lesnar's going back to UFC, he's dropping the title to Samoa Joe.
Even if he isn't, I think he's dropping the
his
title.
contract doesn't end until WrestleMania, so he's going to at least be
drop
around
it
then.
and come back for WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I don't wonder if they're going to give it to Roman right now. I can't see them ever giving it to Joe.
Why not? He's the best heel on the freaking
No, he's
roster
not.
right
They're not
now.
going to give
Is
it to
Braun a
him.
heel?
It depends on who he's feuding with. Against
Braun's
Roman,
the
he's
best-
the biggest face.
Braun is
Roman
the best
looks like
thing on Raw.
Roman looked like such a bitch with that fucking angle.
No,
I
Samoa
lost
Joe
I lost a
looks-
match.
He looked like a freaking murderer.
I lost a match legit fair and square because I dove at a guy and missed, and then I tried to murder somebody because I lost.
Allegedly.
No, he tried to murder.
What do you
him.
mean? How was that alleged? We saw him
It was
murder
attempted
him.
murder. It was
Yeah.
attempted murder.
Only because Braun's the fucking man.
It's so fake, though. Like, clearly zoomed out shot that was recorded probably that day.
Nah, that's legit.
Too legit to quit? MC Hammer reference?
Took them way too long to get the Jaws of Life working.
Also, they fucking.
Well, they were paid actors, Alex.
We've also talked about this. In the
I wonder if they were. I wonder if they were real firemen. They might have been.
Why
I don't,
was it
I don't think you
green?
can just get the jaws of life. Like, can we borrow those?
Why was it green?
Because they were in fucking
They're
green
definitely
country.
off-duty firefighters. Anyway, I think Braun will win it at SummerSlam, hopefully.
I feel like Roman's gonna win it.
But if Roman loses, then we could have the Shield reunion after SummerSlam.
Exactly.
Because you know they're going to have it.
I wish.
Considering, like, Seth Rollins and
What
Dean
did-
Ambrose were like
what
2
did
weeks away from
Rollins-
being tag team champions.
I turned on Raw right as Miz was coming out. So what did he say? He said he was sorry for turning on Dean?
Yeah, it was like a heartfelt moment. He actually said he was sorry,
was just
and he
like,
thinks about it
"God
every
damn it,
day.
I'm sorry." I almost started crying.
It was a
That's
tearjerker.
awesome.
It actually
That was
was.
the first time he said he was sorry.
You sent me that Get Your Anus Ready snap, and I was like, fuck, I forgot about Raw.
And
Prepare
then
your-
he
prepare your
he
anus.
gave Ambrose the chair and was like, just hit me in the back.
Yeah,
and he,
Which Sting would do like every week in WCW.
but that was with a bat, wasn't it?
Same deal. What about My Black Sun? Which all the memes or the videos are
So
popping
funny.
up. 'Cause
My
it's
Black Son.
Obvious.
My
First
Black
person to
Son.
tell me that was fucking Rob Presley, McLovin.
Yeah.
Just-
Well, not. I saw it up first.
Jason
but
Jordan is now going to be pushed more than Finn Balor, folks.
Finn Balor having a sweet no holds barred match
He got the
with
shit fuck beat out of him by the guitar. Huge gash on the side of his head.
Oh, he did get busted open with that, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit him in like the arm and the side of the head and right on like the side of your head.
Well,
It's a
there
huge
goes
gash.
frickin' Elias Sampson's push.
Well,
yeah, but does anyone really care about Jason Jordan being his son?
No, I'd rather see
People
American
are more
Alpha.
upset that Alpha's like just broke up like randomly.
Well,
for
I
no
think
reason.
it depends on what the payoff for Jordan is. Is he going to be
Nothing.
tag
Solid-
team partners with Kurt Angle?
Solid
be tag
mid card,
champs?
but no.
Some people think they're gonna. It's
right now, Kurt Angle has like there's no.
What? All
No
the
way he's
ruse
wrestling.
from Jason Jordan, he's going to end up turning into a mega heel that's going to go nowhere.
He's.
Yeah, it was something with like Triple H and working with the Authority. I heard.
I'm pretty sure Chad Gable's cut a better promo. Oh, Sammy Wow Wow.
And what is that? Is that from something?
They probably call him that in the locker room. And then he goes, "Oh, Sammy's in. Sami Zayn, you in here?" Nah, he's not in here. Sammy Wow Wow.
Yeah. I
It's
saw
the best
that, but
fucking thing
I typed in
ever.
Sammy Wow Wow to like watch it, and see if it was from something, and it was like a Simpsons thing dubbed over with Chad Gable going, "Oh, Sammy Wow Wow."
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's from anything.
Yeah, Chad Gable should feel really shitty that he's on SmackDown, because if he was on Raw, he'd at least be on 205 Live, because now he's going to go future endeavored in about
Hey,
3
he said
months.
you have no idea what the future has for Chad Gable.
Yeah, being in NEW in
I
about 3 months.
guarantee you they give him a push for a couple.
I would
weeks.
fuck Chad Gable's smile though. Look at
How
that
is he going to
fucking
get a push?
huge
How is he going to
grin.
be on TV?
Because he's a singles guy now. They just gave why
He had
if
a
they're
great-
not going to push him. Why interview him?
AJ Styles said a lot of good things about him. He said like I've been doing this for like a billion years, and Chad Gable pushed me to my limit.
Okay, can anybody tell me the last time Dolph Ziggler was on TV?
Whatever
The
that
Battle
main
Royal.
event
Before
was.
that, it was like a month.
Okay, he had a feud with Shinsuke Nakamura.
When was the last
probably-
time
he's
Luke
probably
Harper was on
leaving.
TV? Eric Rowan,
well,
Ty Dillinger.
let's talk about that.
Like literally,
Eric Rowan and Luke Harper.
You
What are your
can't
things?
you can't break up fucking tag teams.
Chad
like
Gable's
they're
been on
breaking them up
TV
left
every
and
week
right.
since they broke
Luke
up.
Harper and Eric Rowan broke up.
There's only been
Luke
one.
Harper had an amazing push, which they stopped for some reason right before Mania, and Eric Rowan was doing great stuff on Talking Smack.
Yeah, Eric Rowan deserves nothing.
well,
So-
his new character was kind of cool. It's like weird and out there.
What new character? It was
You don't
the
watch
same
Talking Smack.
fucking retard.
Whoa,
He was a retard.
he played a genius for a while during.
Yeah, he
The
also played a
Authority
creepy
angle.
clown in the fucking house shows.
Yeah, he was doing
So
stuff.
Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's black son. What was the thing where he would have been like 18 or 19 when he had
Yeah,
Jason
19
Jordan?
when-
So it's
when-
plausible.
Well,
It's
yeah,
at
he
least
said in
plausible.
college.
Well, did everybody see that? Apparently, they were debating between it being Jordan or Chad Gable, and then they settled on it being Jordan.
Jordan actually
No,
kind of.
what I read was that it was Jordan the whole time.
Well, it was
And
a
he
rib.
only found out
They
about
said
last
it's
week.
a rib on Angle because he used to apparently like to date black women.
Well, he fucked Charmel. Wasn't there a storyline where he was doing something with Charmel? I saw a clip of her slapping
he
him.
used to be obsessed with Charmel. That was
That
like
was the
when he was feuding with
storyline?
Booker.
Yeah, so he probably fucked her in the butt.
Didn't he used to like hook up with Jacqueline when he was married?
I don't know. She's got tig old bitties.
She's old now, though.
Yeah, but they're still huge.
Hall of Fame titties.
Yeah, bigger than your titties.
Don't have titties.
He has this.
Everyone has titties.
Angle and Jordan have the same shaped head. From behind,
Angle
they
and
look-
Orton?
They kind of look alike.
So does that mean on SmackDown they're going to have an angle when Darren Young's
Kurt
revealed to
Angle?
be like John Cena's brother?
Isn't Darren Young on Raw still?
Darren
Well-
Young used to be the Black John
He's
Cena.
he's getting ready to return. I just read. He's
He better
coming
come
on.
back as part of the Titus brand. It's going to be awful.
Didn't
He
they?
should be in the tightest.
Well,
brand.
didn't they like they hate each other before he got injured? Wasn't that the
Didn't
feud
they
that
get
injured
back
him?
together right before he got hurt? I feel
No.
like- Are you sure?
I'm
I thought
positive.
he injured him or something.
Remember Bob
He got-
Backlund used to be a thing?
He tore an anal ring, having butt sex. That's why he's out.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
'Cause he's gay. He's got. I mean, he's got job security for the rest of his life. They'll never fire him.
Ramey loves him because he was nice to
Just
him
like
once.
Tough
Yeah,
Daria.
I met him at the Muscle Maker Grill in White Plains.
Sonya
Really
Deville,
nice.
she'll never get fired either, no matter how bad she is, because she's the first lesbian. It's good job security.
She's actually not terrible.
That's why I just told Restoration
Awful
Harbor that
name,
I was
though.
gay, so I will never get fired.
Awful name, though. Sonya Deville.
She should have just been Daria.
I know. Daria's a sweet name. You can't say Deville without thinking Cruella Deville.
101 Dalmatians reference. I like it.
Yeah, fucking
Calm down, Matt.
trying to get the cord to go over. All right,
Around
so,
his neck because he's trying to hang himself.
Thanks
folks.
for
So
listening.
so we all hate the Jason Jordan thing, or do we like
I don't
it?
hate it. I just like it's just. I don't,
At least
I don't
Alpha
care
wasn't
about
doing
it.
anything. If they were like still teaming every week,
They could have done something.
They should have
though.
been teaming every
I
week.
know, but they weren't. So
So you're gonna lose you lose Alpha, but you gain possibly Luke Harper and Eric Rowan as a team attacking Breezango.
talk-
The
Oh.
hype bros are going to break up.
did you
soon.
think of that,
Yeah,
or
that
did
too.
Ramey think of that?
He told me it, and then I saw an article where it was like
So you said
two
you didn't read
possibilities. Because
anything.
Sanity has a title shot at Brooklyn. so
Sanity's not good
Why
enough
would
to
they
get called up.
Why would they
Literally,
call them up?
the only other reasonable explanation is Harper and Rowan. That's why they haven't been on
There's
TV.
no-
But I don't get
It's
it.
gonna be Red Dragon.
What if it? I was just
In-
gonna say that.
At Backlash, Harper beat Rowan to end their feud. Now, 60 days later, they're going to be tag teaming again.
Well, they
Makes
were
no
in a,
sense.
they were in
You're
a
the one that
family.
said that was
Shawn
gonna
Michaels.
No,
and
I know that, but still makes
Shawn
no
Michaels
sense.
and Triple H feuded for 2 years. Now they're fucking best friends.
Yeah, you feud with the ones you love.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I fucking feud with you
Oh,
guys.
Sammy Wow Wow.
Oh, Sammy Wow Wow. Oh, Mike Kanellis had his first match.
I'll never call him that.
Mike
It
Kanellis.
sounds terrible.
And now they're having a rematch at Battleground
Yeah,
for Sammy Wow Wow to lose
one of
again.
the best theme songs in wrestling.
I love Sami Zayn.
But I love Mike Bennett.
I'm staring at his fucking autograph right now.
Mike Kanellis'
Like Mikey.
theme song is pretty amazing.
It's a great song, but that's like the song of a guy who will never main event ever anywhere. Like that gimmick and that theme song are not like push material.
Yeah.
So bad.
Ramey said that about Shinsuke Nakamura.
You said that about Nakamura. His theme was that bad.
I don't
And
think
the
I
gimmick.
did. I don't think I
It's
did.
like-
You
Theme
also
song's
said,
bad,
I
gimmick
remember
worse.
when you messaged me on AIM in 1991, you're like, Hogan's never going anywhere.
said,
I was
who?
like, Ramey.
No,
told
said,
me,
what,
he told-
what'd you say? I said, who's going nowhere?
in 91,
Hogan, 1991.
He was like, Hogan's never going to go anywhere once he leaves WWE.
And look what happened to him. Nothing.
You also said
Filmed a porno.
you said the NWO was overrated.
Completely.
You said DX didn't do anything controversial.
I said WCW won the Monday Night Wars.
Imagine
did
that.
for a
Fucking
while.
Ted Turner right now coming out doing the gay walk.
ECW, freaking best wrestling promotion ever.
Oh man.
No, I'm sorry, until TNA happened. I'm sorry, GFW.
All right, let's go. Since we're talking about wrestling, let's go into a Twitter question from our good
Hey,
friend
He did message me in like when Hogan beat Iron Sheik. He was like, yeah, that's,
on AIM.
no, this was in
Through
like
fucking
snail mail.
carrier pigeon?
He sent me an actual letter. He was like, this guy's going nowhere. Watch.
I sent that pre being in my mother's womb. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not
this was
that
2
old.
years before we were born that he fucking messaged me. We were sperm and we were shooting at each other with the fat man's fucking duodenum. If you don't know what that's from, then I can't be your friend.
Family Guy.
And you ruined it.
All right, we have a question
A
from
Twitter question.
Roz335, a.k.a. Randy. So
Oh,
he does
you
listen
said
to our
Ross.
podcast.
No, maybe you just saw him tweet.
He just tweeted it at me. What company is better right now? WWE. He said MJPW, but I'm guessing that means New Japan Pro Wrestling.
MJPW.
Or GFW. And then he tweeted after, or Lucha Underground.
Okay,
so
well-
none of us watch any of that but WWE. But I think you
watched
have to say
some
New Japan
GFW. I watched some GFW.
Wait,
New
New Japan
Japan-
Lucha Underground?
or Lucha Underground.
Don't you watch that?
I've watched seasons 1 and 2. I can't talk about
Okay, it's
season
not
3.
GFW.
Yeah,
I
it's
say-
not Lucha.
I say
It
New
has to be
Japan.
New Japan
New Japan
based
is
off
the
what I
hottest
read.
one right now, and if they start doing U.S. expansion, that's going to be fucking amazing.
Or it'll just get too...
People are fucking off their shit for New Japan.
Yeah, but what happens if they get too much exposure and they just do what WWE is?
We
WWE
saw
gets
War of
sick
the
it.
Worlds before it was cool.
Yeah, it was
saw
the first
Shinsuke
year of
Nakamura fight a fat guy, and I saw Okada
Kevin
fight
Owens.
AJ Styles and
Michael Elgin. And we saw Mike Bennett
and
versus
Tanahashi. Yeah,
Oh, no, it was Adam Cole
It
versus
was Mike
Tanahashi.
Kanellis was there, I think.
It was Adam Cole versus Tanahashi, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for the title, I think.
Yeah. Who did Bennett face somebody? Oh, Liger.
We saw Jushin Thunder Liger, Tanahashi, Okada, and Shinsuke Nakamura. What a show!
And AJ Styles.
Who?
I don't know.
So,
And Kevin Owens.
so Matt
Steen.
refuses to say Kevin Owens' name. He just calls him the fat guy. But
That could be any number of people, though.
so Battleground is going to be Kevin Owens' 30th pay-per-view match with the WWE. 20 of the 30 has been a title match. 2/3 of his pay-per-view matches have been title matches. That was
And
was
that's
the,
why we call you Stat Boy.
Wow.
That was the stat when we were driving in the car. I'm like, this is going to piss Matt off.
No wonder fucking most of those pay-per-views sucked. God damn.
So,
Fucking fat
what were we
idiot.
talking about? New Japan? Oh, to
Oh,
answer
apparently
question.
the next possible leaked nudes are going to be Kevin Owens.
No, there was. I think I saw one of the rumored pictures. It didn't even look remotely like
He
him.
said
it was
it's
just,
clearly
it was just
not. He
a
had a
fat
nipple
guy,
ring.
which I mean is basically Kevin Owens, but it was just a fat guy.
He was like, yeah, he's like, I never
Give
get
me
a nipple
Bailey
ring.
leaked nudes, not Kevin Owens.
Nobody wants to see.
Although
Bailey.
I would laugh hysterically at his small penis and just.
What happens if he just was hung? Huge.
I'd have to just shut up.
like a horse.
There's no way that fucking fat
His
idiot.
wife is hot.
Yeah, she is clearly like fucking Raimi's wife, just delusional and fucking retarded.
Whoa, mentally hilarious, and my mom pays her well. Guys, I'm
Mentally
just going to be honest.
hilarious.
My wife is gorgeous.
She actually
She can
listens to
do
this show?
so much better. Kate, if you're listening, which you will be soon, you can do better. You
Matt
can do
actually
better.
thinks you're retarded, apparently.
She probably went on.
Never give him food
She probably
again.
went on Match.com, which is like, first one, we're doing this. Yes.
It was actually eHarmony.
Oh, that's right, eHarmony. Yes.
Get
One
it
of those.
right, you douchebag.
I should go on that.
And
try
a
to find
little
guy.
random
Girl.
fact: on our first date, some guy was hitting on her. Thought she was gonna end up going home with him. Ended up
would've
getting
been-
a second date with her.
That would have been hilarious.
Where'd you go?
Where did you go? The club?
No, we met at
Crimson?
some bar near where she lives called the Hyde Park Brewing Company. Really nice place. We played trivia.
That's a gay bar.
We played trivia. Our team name was Beef Eaters.
Wow.
And I just want you to know one of the clues was this company's nickname is Big Blue. It's apparently IBM because that's where her parents work. I thought it was the New
the
York
Giants.
Giants. That's
IBM
what I
is
thought it
called
was.
Big Blue?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Yeah, me either, but she got it right. We sucked. We finished in like dead
I used to
last.
play trivia at SBC with Hector, and one of our team name was Tick Dicklers.
Tick
Dicklers.
Dicklers.
Tired him out.
Tick Dicklers. All right, I'm going to assume the name is non-negotiable. That's correct.
All right.
Jake and Amir reference.
So, I can't even remember what we were...
Peter
were
J.
talking
Food Reviews.
About Kevin
Oh,
Owens.
I was going to talk about Lucha Underground. Seasons 1 and 2 are some of the best wrestling / story
I watched
wrestling
like
I've... Okay,
four
wasn't
episodes.
finished.
I watched like 4 episodes of Lucha
I got to
Underground.
watch some of that because
It's the greatest.
I-
Like, Season 1 was so fucking good. Season 2 was
what
also
I don't
really
understand
good.
is how Prince Puma has like virtually identical tattoos to fucking Ricochet.
It's copycat.
It's like I don't like. Why would you get the same tattoos as another guy? I don't
A
know.
lot of people get fucking Samoan tattoos.
Yeah, but they're all different bad tattoos.
Isn't impersonation like the greatest form of flattery?
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think that he knows that it's the same person.
Wait, it is?
What?
Wait, what?
Ricochet and Prince Puma are the same?
No.
Oh, well, what are you talking
I
about?
meant all the Samoans.
Oh, yeah, they're all the same.
But how can...
No, but yeah, seriously, Ricochet. I know that Ricochet and Prince Puma are the fucking same.
No, I think Raimi
Lasombra and
doesn't know.
Almas are different. They look a lot alike, but they're not.
Didn't Lasombra wear a mask?
Yeah,
Okay, so they don't... How do you know what he looks like?
because I've seen Almas with a mask.
Leaked nudes?
Yeah, I know what Almas's dick looks like. There's another guy who's fucked. His character's just going.
See what he's doing now? He's like
nowhere.
not caring about losing, and he's just like going
he's
out
with
to clubs.
fucking Aries' girlfriend,
Oh.
fiance. Did you see what Aries looks like now?
No.
What Aries looks like?
Look up, both of you look up a picture of Austin Aries right now.
Did he tweet something?
Yeah.
Is
You've
his
never
eye
seen
fucked up
this?
again?
It's fucking hilarious. It's
I've never seen it.
might
You just said
puke.
it just came out.
No, it's pretty. I mean, if I've seen it, it's been out.
Okay, I'm just going to say one thing as I'm looking up Austin Aries. Somebody tweeted at Keith Lee saying, I've only heard rumors, but I'll say this. Real Keith Lee and NXT is best for business. And Keith Lee responded to that saying, where'd you hear these rumors? If Keith Lee ends up at NXT, him and Dijak just wrestle every freaking
If
night.
fucking Wrecking Ball got a tryout, Keith Lee should be fucking signed
Wrecking
today.
Ball got a tryout?
Yeah.
Recently?
Find this picture.
Recently?
Pretty recently.
Oh my god. Are they just like, yeah, we need more fat guys to make Kevin Owens look skinny?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want
It is
Well, if
a-
Wrecking
there's
Ball
a-
gets signed,
there's
does
a
Jared go
half-dead
with him?
Whoa.
There's a half-dead
okay.
fat guy eating a dead fat guy.
Shaved his head completely.
Who does he look like?
He looks like a fucking serial killer first.
No.
It's like Scott Dawson.
No. Who's the entertainer that he looks like? Come on, it's pretty obvious.
Entertainer that he looks like?
He sings terrible songs, including some WrestleMania songs. Not Flo Rida.
Pitbull?
Yes.
Doesn't look anything like Pitbull.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Looks
sure
more like Scott Dawson.
he looks just like a gay short pit bull.
Oh, wait, no, this picture, actually, yes.
Wait, which picture? What was the first picture you
Oh,
looked
wow.
We were looking at a picture of him working out in the gym.
That he looks like Scott Dawson.
I scrolled
That
down
he- that-
twice.
that he
That's
look-
Pitbull.
at? Yeah.
That's
The
100%
other one I never saw. He looks like a...
He looks like Kazarian,
is that
too.
Marcus Lewis, the rapist?
Oh, wait, he actually tweeted that he's Pitbull's twin brother.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Fucking Austin
The
Aries.
first one, he kind of did look like Scott Dawson. The mustache.
Actually, yeah, a little bit.
Scott
he did.
Dawson's mustache is legendary.
No flips, just fists.
That mustache is
That
legendary.
must be Randy Orton's favorite
Tag team.
favorite tag team, favorite motto. No flips, just fists.
No flips, just boring.
Just no dives, just knees.
All right, so
RKOs.
what else are we talking about?
Boots to asses.
Are we at an hour
so
and a half yet?
do we? No, we're at 49 minutes.
Really?
So what do we all agreed that New Japan's probably the best, but we don't watch, so we can't talk about it.
But I don't consider Lucha
Matt
Underground to be
saying-
wrestling.
What do you mean?
It's a television show.
But it's wrestling television.
It's wrestling.
But it can get canceled like tomorrow.
It's
Yeah, so
on,
could
it's on
WWE.
Netflix. It'll probably just get picked up by Netflix.
Probably, but they could just say, well, we don't do it anymore. And
Also,
then
yeah,
I miss
WWE
Wrestling
could also be like, USA could be like, we're
I
canceling.
miss Wrestling
WWE.
Society X.
And then they would
I
have to
actually
put it on the
liked
network.
that show on
They had a
MTV.
TLC match, tables, ladders, and cervezas, with fucking Jesus, the guy who stabbed Cena in a club. Rollins apparently was on that.
What?
Yeah, he was in a tag team with Jimmy Jacobs, maybe? They had a match. That only lasted like 8 episodes. On MTV.
Wow. Was there a champion?
Probably. I'm sure. I think Vampiro was in it.
Vampiro's the man. Him and Stryker are great commentators.
Yeah, if you like fucking commentators. I got nothing. I like Stryker.
What's wrong
He
with
was
that?
he was real cool
I
to
said
me
I
when I
liked
met him at
Yeah, I told him I was like, I miss you because you would like speak your mind, and he's like, yeah, they don't like that when you talk outside the WWE bubble.
Where did you talk? When did you meet him?
At a gay bar, the Cedarbrook in Danbury, or in Fairfield.
Wow, and just so you know,
There's actually
Vampiro
legends.
was the Wrestling Society X champion. He held the title for 4 days, lost it to Ricky Banderas, who had it for 244
Antonio?
days
Wait.
until the promotion was closed.
There's no way they had that many episodes. 200-something days?
Yeah, that means it was one episode, and then the next episode was aired.
And then the next episode
240
never
days
happened,
later.
and the company ended on June 17th, 2017.
That's 2017?
2007.
I was like, what the fuck?
They had 10 episodes. So the main events. In the first episode, the Wrestling Society X Rumble.
Gary.
I have to get that clip.
Then,
Show that to Ramey.
then we had the Wrestling Society X Championship match in the next episode, Six-Pac versus Vampiro.
Six-Pac. SYXX-Pac? Is that how we spell
No,
it?
6-Pac.
Oh.
So then we had the Tables, Ladders, and Cervezas main event.
Was that a real?
Yeah.
I thought Matt made that
I
up.
told you. Yeah.
What is? I don't even know what a cerveza is.
It's a beer. Come on now.
Is the one where he says Gary, where he's in bed? Is that part
It's
2?
the first one.
Are you sure?
100%.
Because it's not.
Because the second one's not as funny.
Isn't working? Oh, working with Jigsaw is the
It's
second
living
one.
with Jigsaw.
Keep going.
Gary.
Wait,
Raimi.
so before I even get into this,
Raimi.
so the musical guests in every episode, like,
Musical? Oh, it's MTV.
so they had
right?
Black Label Society, 3-6 Mafia, Jibs,
They didn't get freaking Insane Clown?
Never. Good Charlotte was
Ooh,
on an
that's a good
episode.
one.
Pitbull, before Pitbull was Pitbull.
Before Pitbull signed an exclusive deal with WWE.
Newfound Glory.
That's one of Matt's
Ooh,
favorite bands.
NFG.
And? Is that it?
Oh, we also had an exploding cage match was in the final episode.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Did they know it was going to be the
Cage?
final episode when it
No.
happened? It's a
They
good
did
way to
not.
go out, though. Why are you holding it there? Speakers are like over here.
What the hell is that?
It's a thing called Living with Jigsaw. You got to watch it after.
What do you want? What? We're completely surrounded by
Armed mouse traps.
It's just like
fuck?
the Jigsaw little boy, fucking Gary,
Billy.
the puppet Billy, is fucking living with a guy named Gary, and he's just fucking playing games with him all day.
You're surrounded by armed mouse traps.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's not really that.
Yeah, why don't you pour me a glass of Malk?
If you,
What the?
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Holy shit!
That's one of like the either you're gonna find that video hilarious or extremely stupid.
I can't breathe.
What was the guy's name? Julian something?
I think
Wow.
we have just found the
Not
the
that
episode title. I think we just found the episode
Here, I'll
title.
play. It's only like 2 minutes long. I'll play the video.
He's actually crying from laughter.
That's
Oh
2
my
weeks in
God.
a row. Somebody has cried on this show.
Here, shut up. Shut up.
Hey Josh, grab me a glass of milk. They don't have any milk, but I can get you some milk.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, I just want some milk. No, you're saying it wrong. You're saying milk. Like it's a disease.
How do you say it?
I'm saying it the way everyone ought to say it. Milk. M-I-L-K.
Right, like 2%.
Right, whole milk. No. Say milkshake. Milkshake. Okay, now say milk. Milk.
When the black guy says is the funniest.
The man wants a glass of milk.
Milk? Donovan.
That's the best part.
Inside voices, please.
Sorry, Dad, my white friends.
That's a black kid who just said
Malk?
Malk. And his dad is white. Yeah, so that's what that's from. It's called Julian Smith Malk, M-A-L-K. Go watch it. It's funny.
Oh my God! Watch Living with Jigsaw as well.
The end of it's pretty funny where they're all... I won't spoil it, but yeah, go watch that.
The ending of Malk?
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, but it's fucking just absurd.
Yeah.
I'm saying it like, everyone says it. Milk. Pour me a glass of milk.
Wow.
The man wants a glass of milk.
Malk?
Not
Pour him a
only,
glass of milk.
not only was Alex crying, but his face turned bright red from laughing so hard.
I haven't thought
He
of that
actually
video.
stopped breathing.
I don't think I've thought of that video in 5
My face
years.
turns so red when I laugh.
That might have made me laugh harder, but not for as long as when the first time we watched Show Me Your Tits.
That too. What made me laugh at fucking in Orlando? Griff's video is gonna be. He's got like.
It's like Griff has like 7 clips, so his video's gonna be like 7 minutes. His day in life's gonna be like 4 minutes, and you just like started dying.
You
laughing.
said something like, "Well, yeah, he's only got 3 clips," and I just died.
He's like, "Well, I already had my day in the life
I
up,"
was
and I was
like-
like, "Yeah, it was 3 clips."
I was laughing where that point was like I couldn't breathe, and my face was like destroyed red, like I was gonna fucking pass out. It was so fucking funny. Oh goddamn Griff!
Because I'm hilarious.
He told me that his Griff Like Sports or whatever the fuck he's calling it is gonna come out soon, and I was like,
Did
finally.
he
dude.
actually?
Yeah.
Wow, he was like, "All right, we're gonna review Stanley Cup playoffs after Mania. I'll FaceTime you," and then we never did
he
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Griff Talks Football. Wasn't that originally what it was called?
Something like
And we're
yeah.
like, "Why don't you just talk about all sports?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't think of that."
Should we go back and like review some of our old videos? I'll go back to Heel Fan and review your video.
Please don't. You do that every time we're together. You're like, just start playing.
There's a
my
couple
videos.
one where Alex just has like a horrible zit on his nose, and it just looks like he's fucking Rudolph.
Thanks, man.
It was like bad.
There's one where Matt has this thing on his face called ugliness.
Yeah, I know, but at least I didn't have a fucking red nose. It's actually a tumor, so you're dying. Holy
Is it
fuck.
a magical tumor?
That was fucking hilarious.
I don't know what you guys just talking about. That made me think of. Remember Truth Slayer?
Yeah.
You know he still makes YouTube videos.
Yeah.
He still does?
Yeah.
Like any recently?
I'm looking at his most recent. Hold on.
That's where I got.
He does more reviews.
That's where I got hello and welcome to this. I make fun of him every time I say it.
You make fun of him, or are you paying homage?
I'm making fun of him.
Aw.
Because that's all we could talk about. He could say like the most amazing things about like wrestling, and all I could think about was his terrible starting of his video. Hello
than
all
wrestling.
and welcome to this.
How did we start?
Remember he used to have like a good intro song.
It was Mothers by Danzig.
And what did he change it
Don't
to?
play that.
Because
We'll get copyrighted.
they had to. I'm pretty sure he changed it because he was getting copyrighted. But he would get into Twitter beef with the YWC. This was like the original YWC. Like people I've never even fucking heard of.
Damn.
Holy shit, that was fucking funny.
My face feels weird. It's like hot. Can I have one of
11
your
months
chocolate
ago.
donuts?
11 months ago is his last.
So he's not still making videos. Almost
But
a year ago.
A year ago, he had 2,000 views on Lucha Underground Aztec Warfare 2.
Whoop.
Shit was good.
2
Brian
years ago.
Cage versus Keith Lee. Brian Cage versus the Mac was awesome. All right, don't make me like turn this off.
DVDs, figures.
I'm gonna pause the recording just because this is bullshit.
I just wanted to review Alex's autograph collection, see if you still have
Is that
that
my
stuff.
first video on
No.
Heel Fan?
Alex's autograph collection. Your first video was naming all the
Oh,
channels that you
true.
love. You're like, hey, Ravi, I want to suck your dick. I love
Yeah.
your shit.
I totally wanted to suck everyone's dick.
I already uploaded my autograph collection. Yeah, well, you've only got 3 autographs. It's
That was
basically what
funny.
you've had. I said in the video I got it from someone who knew I liked wrestling, so I might as well get it signed. I didn't get it signed in perfect condition and messed it up. LOL. That's what you wrote. Just
Yeah,
something
Greg
like that.
Hirschhorn gave me that Kelly magazine when we went to the Rangers Devils game. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why did he give that to you?
Because he's like, hey, you guys like wrestling?
Why the fuck didn't he give it to me?
Because you had one.
I would have taken 2.
You didn't, so I got it.
That's bullshit. Well,
I'm sensing a little
DC,
hostility over here.
yeah, fucking Greg's my
Matt
friend.
turns down getting a magazine. I get it, and then fucking 12 years later, he gets mad about
It's
it.
not 12 years. This was from 2013.
Wasn't it 12?
It's published on 2013.
Oh, that's
So
when I'm
just
showing it
talking
off.
about it, yeah.
The game we went to was, I think it was the
So
year they
not
went to the
12
Cup.
years, though. The year you went to the Cup?
The year the Devils went to the Cup.
They went to the Cup?
The Stanley Cup.
You mean the finals?
Yeah,
They went to the Cup is not like a real phrase.
it is.
They went to the Cup is absolutely not a phrase.
I'm going to side with Matt in this one. I don't think that's a phrase.
I'm sorry if you can't figure out what I mean.
They played for the Cup. Ultimately didn't do very well.
Shouldn't have been in the finals.
I don't think that's the case.
They were fucking hot, and they beat a fucking loser team in the conference finals. So.
Rangers were way better.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, just like it worked out for the Cowboys every year. They were better than the Giants.
When does that happen?
The 2 years the Giants won the Super Bowl.
No, we were better than them the second year.
Not statistically.
Yes, we were. We were 9-7.
Oh, they didn't make the
were 8-8.
playoffs. Yeah, I thought they did.
Easy.
Wow, this
They
feels
were
like we've
awful
been
that
talking
year.
for 2 hours. It hasn't been an hour yet.
It's been an hour.
It's been an hour and 15 seconds.
I've only got one more topic that I wrote down, and that's
We
Bailey's.
haven't talked about-
Bailey's using the belly to belly again, belly to belly. So
And
looks
that's thanks
looks
to...
like Hojo's getting her elbow drop.
Because it's the best elbow drop in
I'm
baseball.
not calling-
I was
I'm
going to say
not-
best elbow drop in baseball.
Yes, I'm not calling her Kyrie Sane or Kari Sane.
Why, you were a big fan of Hojo?
That's such a cool fucking name. It's like the Howard Johnson Hojo.
The only Hojo I know used to play for the Mets, Howard Johnson.
That's the hotel.
Pretty sure they named a hotel after him.
That's the hotel. Yeah,
Let's talk about
the
football
Hojo.
since we were talking about. I just mentioned the Giants.
He wants to talk about football just to brag on the fucking Cowboys. 'cause
Ezekiel
Elliott's a piece of
Elliott.
shit.
So first of all, like what? This was after his senior, or after his, or before the draft, after his last college
Which one
game or
is it?
whatever. He beat up his wife or something, and then it came out.
I don't think
or
he's
his
married.
girlfriend. And then like now he might get suspended for it. They said there's not enough evidence. Then he goes speeding and gets caught driving 100 miles
Is
an
he
hour.
the one where they're trying to contact a witness and they just can't get?
Yeah,
they won't
even
talk?
TMZ has no evidence. So
Well, then he also did a couple other things, and then Des Bryant also just showed up late to training camp. Fucking idiot.
But Zeke might get suspended for 1 to 4 games.
There's no way he's going to get suspended.
They might.
If he did, it'd be one game.
And that's good for the Giants.
That is.
But I don't want those bitch Cowboy fans being like, oh, we would have beat you with Zeke. So how'd that work out last year?
Hey,
How did it?
you can't spell Dallas without 2 L's.
Yeah. It's such a funny statement, but like, if you go fucking, what is it, 14-12, it's a pretty good year.
14 and 12.
That's a record.
14-12.
What a fucking year. 14-2.
Yeah, 14-2.
But except we went 13-3 because we lost to the Eagles.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Can't spell Dallas without 2 L's plus a third one in Philadelphia, which didn't work out.
Dallas.
You can't spell, what is it, funny?
But if you end the season with 2 losses, you're a pretty good team. But what about Dak saying the Cowboys are going to win the division again?
I mean,
And
he's
then-
having confidence at least. I mean, he was going to say, I hope we do
He
okay.
sounded kind of like
I
a
don't
douche.
want. I don't want anyone saying anything. Just shut the
Landon
fuck
Collins is
up.
like, "Now we got
Just
this."
shut the fuck up and play.
Didn't JPP come out and say we're going to go undefeated this year?
Well, he said he likes all of our talent, and he just said there's no reason why we can't go undefeated, other than the fact that we're not.
Well, the
Fucking
fact that we play
Patriots.
teams like the Chiefs, we play the Raiders. Those are
We beat
Two-
Alex Smith once. We can do it again.
yeah, but this is Alex Smith and Andy Reid.
Too bad the Patriots have no competition whatsoever.
The Patriots are probably going to go 19-0. Like, if there's ever a time for them to go,
the Raiders are the
19-0.
only one who could like give them a little bit of a run. Like, there's no
Week 1 is
There's
they have a tough
nobody.
Week 1 game in where Arizona is all right.
Arizona
Yeah, they
was terrible last year.
they have to play. The Raiders can beat them. The Chiefs may be able to beat them.
Yeah, no.
Chiefs have, I think, who has the better defense than the Chiefs right now? The Giants.
No fucking chance that the fucking Patriots lose. To
I'm just
anyone.
saying, there's a chance they.
Yeah, in the
lose a
regular
game.
season, maybe anyone
That's
play
what
them
I'm
in the
saying.
playoffs. Zero chance.
The Patriots open the season
They have
against
to play
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay, yeah, okay. So that is week 1. All right. And then they have to play in Pittsburgh. That's the only other tough game.
Well,
And Pittsburgh's not tough for them, so.
so these are the home games the Patriots play this season. Kansas City, Houston, Carolina, Atlanta,
Brought to you by ESPN Deportes.
Los Angeles, Miami. What's in Miami? Oh, Miami. Buffalo and the Jets. The road games.
They don't lose at home anyway. I'd rather than play all the tough teams on the.
Yeah, here are
on
the
the
road games. New Orleans, Tampa
Easy.
Bay,
Easy. Well, even though Tampa Bay's good, they're not going to lose to
the Jets,
Tampa Bay. Easy.
Broncos,
Easy.
Raiders,
Hard.
Bills,
Easy.
Dolphins,
Easy.
Steelers, Week
Hard.
15, end of December.
Broncos still
Hard.
have a good defense.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to beat the. Well, they did beat them with Brock Osweiler, so I guess it's possible.
But the Patriots do play the Broncos after a bye week, so they're coming off a bye week after they play the Rams
In Denver.
And then they play Denver, Oakland back-to-back weeks.
That's tough.
Not for the Pats. They cheat their way to victory.
Even when they don't cheat, even when they
I
have
have
Jimmy
one more
Garoppolo
sound- I
and they
have one
win.
more sound clip I cannot wait to play.
Are you waiting for a time, or are you going to play it now?
What's the
I don't-
segue you need to get into it? Give us some
It's
kind of
pretty
idea.
much impossible to get to.
What emotion do we need to be giving off?
Gay sex,
Oh. Is it gay porn?
kind of. Here, I'll play.
Are there naked dicks and gay porn? Tourette's guy. Oh, Sal.
Oh my God!
Have you seen this? Yeah. The first time he did this, I think I cried.
Oh, this is so funny.
The next one. After this is the one I cried at. Say hey. This one. Hey, we want some gay sex. I think I cried at that.
No, the last one where he dances.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Just watching Sal dance.
If you're a fan of the Impractical Jokers, go check out their YouTube, The Tenderloin. It's got some like really old videos from like fucking 2000. Well, they published it on 2012. I think they recorded these in like mid 2000s. The Craig Murray incident.
Well, when did those songs come out?
So fucking funny. I don't even know what half of them are.
So it's Single Ladies. That had to have come out like 2011.
Son like me and I like to put my balls on him.
That shit's hilarious. That's the one that made me cry.
Murr
So-
still has hair. Fucking very weird.
I'm pretty sure, since we were just looking at the Patriots schedule,
Yeah.
pretty sure the Giants are going to win like 14 games.
They have a chance to lose. Well, they'll probably lose either
I
one.
looked at the Giants schedule. They're like 10 wins would be like amazing. I don't
No,
think
they have
a
an
chance
easy
to-
schedule.
They have an
don't.
easy schedule.
It's not that easy.
Raiders are hard.
It's not that
Seahawks
easy.
are hard,
Are
but
they?
it's at home.
They're in the top percentile, aren't they? In the top half of toughest schedule.
I don't think so.
They can't be. Their schedule's
We're
easy.
a good team now. We have a stacked team.
You have a tougher schedule in the preseason. Steelers, Browns, Jets, and Patriots.
Wow, Jets and Browns.
Let's see. We have to play the Bucks, the Broncos, the Seahawks,
We can beat both
the Chiefs,
all three of those teams.
the Raiders. That's five. That's five pretty tough games. Plus every divisional game.
No, time out. Your tough games are at Tampa Bay, at Oakland.
In Denver's pretty damn tough.
Denver's not good. They have no offense.
I have
Who's their quarterback?
I have us
In
losing.
it's in Denver, one where we fucking suck on the road, and it doesn't matter who their fucking offense is.
I have
It's
us
in
losing
Denver
to Oakland.
with their defense.
We have us losing to Oakland. Either one against the Eagles or one against the Redskins. Seahawks, I don't think we can beat, even though it's at home. I think that's the game we just
What's gonna-
we just
Pretty
shit the
sure
bed.
last year we barely beat the Eagles the first time, and then we lost them the second
What's
time.
going to be tough, though, is you guys play the Seahawks after you play the Broncos. So you're going to have a smash-mouth game against the Broncos in Denver.
But that's easy, you just said. So who cares?
You're going to win.
It's gonna be hard to score, but they're not gonna score.
Exactly. You guys are going to win like 6-0.
What are the other ones? I think we'll beat Tampa.
What was the year? Was it last year where fucking Jay Cutler almost beat us? So yeah, doesn't.
You guys get the
So we were
Lions at home.
What was our record last year? 11-5.
Yeah,
I think we'll go 12-4.
Well, you guys play a lot
12
of
and 4,
primetime games.
not a chance.
You guys play a lot of prime time. Your prime time against the Cowboys.
We kind of do suck on prime.
Monday night against the Lions.
Monday night.
Monday night.
3, 4 games in prime time.
And then obviously they could always flex
And
like the
they're-
Washington
I think we
game.
can beat the Redskins twice. The Eagles, no matter how good or bad they are, they
There's
always seem to
6
beat
games
us.
at fucking 4 o'clock. God.
'Cause that's what happens when you're a good team.
At 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Why good teams don't play at 4? They play at fucking
more
8.
prime time. 4
The
o'clock is
Cowboys
later.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primetime games.
I always do automatically. You lose 1 to the division, each of them.
We're gonna sweep Dallas.
Well, Cowboys are screwed.
I virtually guarantee you we don't sweep Dallas this year. They're gonna get 1.
Okay, I'm telling you this right now. The Cowboys are going to go 2-6 on the road. Their road games are probably the most difficult in the NFL.
How do they not have this pretty much the same schedule as the Giants?
They play at Denver,
Because they're a
So
first
did the
place team.
Giants.
We were second.
at Arizona,
Not that challenging.
Yeah,
at San Francisco,
not challenging either.
Impossible to lose.
at Washington,
Impossible to lose.
at Atlanta,
That's probably a loss.
Yeah.
at the Giants,
We don't
at
have to
the
play-
Raiders,
we
at
don't-
the Eagles.
We don't have to play Atlanta at least.
Yeah. You'll probably beat the Eagles.
The Cowboys' home games, obviously all the division games, the Rams,
Win.
the Packers,
Win. I
The
think I think
Chiefs.
you can beat them in the regular season. Loss. I think the Chiefs can make it to the Super Bowl or to the. No one's beating the Patriots.
Okay, I'm confused by this.
Yeah.
According to this, it says they. Oh, never mind. We play the Rams at home. We play Los Angeles at home twice. The Rams and the Chargers. I was like, why do they play Los Angeles twice? And Seattle at home. They're going to go 4-12.
Somebody in the AFC needs to not fucking lose to the Patriots and go to the Super
So
Bowl.
the Chargers are already moved,
Yeah, the Los
but
Angeles
it takes how
Chargers.
many years to get to Las Vegas? Next year or the year after?
I think the year after.
You know how much money Derek Carr's making once they move? A lot more because of tax.
His contract's not going up though.
No, but he's just
But because
saving
of the
money
tax,
because of
yeah.
the taxes.
I don't want to see the Giants in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. It's just I don't want to see that.
What
again.
happens if we
I
beat
can't,
them
I
3
can't
times?
handle. I can't. There's just no way. There's just no way.
No matter what
it's
playoff
a lose-lose
game the Giants
situation.
playing, it's going to be a close game.
I don't think
It's a
anyone's
lose-lose
going to get
situation.
by the Packers or the Falcons.
Packers have no defense.
Doesn't matter.
What did they fix this year? They got a tight end. And it doesn't matter who Aaron Rodgers throws
You
to
can
because
throw
he's
up
going to
points,
complete
huh?
passes.
Okay, not for anything, but the Eagles' schedule is a freaking gimme.
They're the worst team in the division, though.
They're scheduled.
Close. What do you think is the Redskins?
The Redskins are pretty bad. They did nothing.
So
What did
these
the
are
Eagles do? They got a receiver.
They got a couple of things. Plus, they're decent.
they have probably the best offense. In
Would
the
you rather
NFC
have Kirk Cousins
East.
or Carson Wentz for 1 year?
Carson Wentz?
I'd rather have Kirk.
Kirk Cousins threw for almost 5,000 yards.
I don't think they ever ran the ball, though.
So the Eagles, their non-divisional games at the Chiefs, at the Chargers, at the
Loss,
Panthers,
win, probably.
at the Seahawks.
Panthers good or bad?
Who knows?
Does it depend on Cam?
I think they'll probably be 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah, so they could lose that game.
At Seattle,
Loss.
at the Rams.
You're saying this is an easy schedule?
Yeah, but I think they're home games. The Cardinals, they sucked last year.
That'll be a good game, though.
The 49ers.
Easy win.
Broncos will probably be a tough challenge. The Bears.
Now they're a challenge.
Giants are better than the Eagles.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Eagles beat us last year.
I'm just saying it'd be we're better now.
Yeah, but it's all division games. The Eagles could be fucking have 12
No,
guys.
but he's saying it's
They-
tougher for the Eagles to face the Broncos than for the Giants.
It's just the
I think it's
Broncos
tougher for the
defense
Eagles
is
to face
really
the Broncos
fucking
than the
good,
Giants.
and we
What?
have no.
I think
we,
it's tougher for the Eagles to face the Broncos than it is.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying, oh, now they're a challenge.
we
He's saying
have
for
we
the
have
Eagles,
no.
they are.
We still have no running back. So
Paul Perkins will be decent.
I
You have
hope
no
so.
offensive line.
Yeah, that either.
Hey, Eric Flowers about to have a bounce back year.
A bounce back year from being a fucking turnstile? I could be there and probably do
Apparently
just
he
as bad.
spent
Can't do
all
any,
offseason
he can't
in
do
New
any
York.
worse. So even if he sucks next year, it's probably
Apparently
an
he's at
improvement.
least trying to be like good.
I didn't think he was trying to suck last
No,
year.
but
It's
he
like
could
was
just like go
fucking
home,
terrible.
hang his head, come back, whatever.
He'd walk in and fucking
He
dishwasher
stayed in
Fritz
all
dog
offseason
walker.
in New York.
Yeah, it's because he's so fat he couldn't move.
He's really not that fat.
Does anybody know who the Vikings backup quarterback is?
Yeah, Dave Brown
Ponder?
Taylor Heineke?
Heineke?
from the beer.
Never heard of him.
Heineken.
Oh yeah,
He went to Old Dominion. He's their backup quarterback.
Cool.
Because I forgot Teddy Bridgewater's career is pretty much over, isn't it?
No?
Wait, who's the
Isn't he
Eagles
gonna
backup
start?
quarterback?
No. Sam Bradford is.
Yeah,
Bridgewater's out for like the next.
I
rest
thought
of his
Bridgewater's
life.
coming back this year.
He's like completely destroyed his knee.
Well, Bradford's not that good.
yeah. They went 5-0. They beat the Giants, I think.
crushed
and
the
then
Giants.
They fucking did nothing.
So Bridgewater began throwing and doing individual workouts in May. Their head coach said on June 6th that he has a long way to go until he's fully healed.
Yeah, so like September.
Yeah, and he's gonna. They
Yeah.
declined his fifth-year option, making him a free agent after the season. So they don't think he's gonna be anything.
Oh, poor asshole.
He'll probably go to another team and be nasty.
At least he didn't get his son fucked.
Oh yeah, so they said
like Craig Murray.
Yeah, fucking Craig.
the injury said that he's gonna keep him out for 17 to 19 months.
Years?
Wow.
So a year and a half
Yeah, well,
From when he got injured or from right now?
from when he got injured.
So that's a year ago. So it's 12 months.
let me hear some stats. I'm all beers.
He got injured in August of last year, so 17 months would be the entire season.
Wow. Thought he got. When did he got hurt in August?
August 30th, 2016.
I have a question. If I was a lazy goy and I was wearing a pair of Roy's, what would you think the Jewish sluts would say to me?
Oi, oi, oi.
You think that's offensive?
Yeah.
All right. I just had to check. I like to alienate people.
So far, he's
The look on his
insulted
face is so hilarious.
the Jewish community.
I can't
the,
insult the Jews. I'm one of them.
the Asiatic community.
The Is that a real word?
No, I don't think it is.
Asiatic.
Yeah, the
if
Asian-
you listen this far, comment Asiatic. If you can
It's
figure out
only
how
an
to spell
hour
that.
13 in.
For our Asian community, our Asian listeners.
If you're an
Didn't the-
Asian listener, comment
Who did-
oi, oi, oi.
Let's see if you guys can figure this out. Who did the Asians take in the racial draft of 04, maybe it was? Don't look it up, fucker.
The what?
The racial draft.
I don't even know what we're
I
talking
gotta
about.
see what year that was. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Chappelle Show.
Chapel Show, yeah. You don't know who they took?
Yao Ming?
Don't look it up, you dick. I can see you
I'm
typing.
trying to see what year it's from.
Wait, why? You want the listeners to know?
I just want to see if either of you guys know.
I guess the Yao Ming.
Was it the 2004 draft, 2006 draft, or the 2007 draft?
He was off the air by then, wasn't he? No, was he on when we were in college?
I
His
think
new
so.
Netflix
Chappelle
stand-up's
show.
pretty
That
funny.
episode was racial draft was 2004. It's the RZA and the Jizza, by the way.
That's who they took?
Yeah. Do you know
Who's that?
anyone know who that is?
No.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, wow. But so on, I don't even know what website I'm on, but apparently there was other racial drafts. There was a draft 2006 and 2007.
Of who?
Oh, no. So,
Wait, so somebody could draft somebody from another race?
Well, it was like the blacks drafted Tiger Woods, and then the fucking white people, as a joke, drafted Colin Powell, who's like 100% black but looks kind of white. And that was
Yeah.
a joke.
Wow.
And they were like, all right, we'll take it if white people can have O.J. Simpson or some shit like that. It was fucking hilarious.
Speaking of O.J. Simpson,
That's a good segue, but we don't need to talk about this fucker.
we're back to
I just
so
think if he wasn't a murderer, he would have been out a long time ago.
it
for
doesn't
this.
matter. He's going to get released,
He
and
get
then
released.
Goldman's dad, he gets released in October.
Yeah, well,
Goldman's dad is going to kill him because Goldman's dad is old. He should just fucking shoot him and kill him. Just get it over with. I'm not advocating for violence, but
Well, if he didn't kill him before he got arrested, I doubt he's going to do it now.
no. But many years have passed. Goldman's life is probably nearing the end. He's got to be like 80.
Probably.
maybe. So what were you about to say before that?
So the racial draft in 2006. I think this is fake.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So the
No,
Asian,
it really happened.
the
Black
Asian
Sky.
community drafted Yao Ming.
Oh, I called that.
Who did this? What website did this?
But they
I have no
already
idea
had
what
Yao
website it is.
Ming.
The,
Are you supposed to take somebody from another race?
The
Supposed
white
to take
race
people
drafted
who are
John
like-
Cena.
Wow.
The Latinos drafted Tony Romo.
What?
The Jewish community drafted Madonna. Good luck with
I
that.
think the Jewish people took Lenny Kravitz in Chappelle shows.
They did.
Were the blacks pissed?
No, because they took
The
fucking Tiger
Latinos
Woods.
took Ilian Gonzalez.
All right, let's stop talking about racial drafts that weren't even on the Chappelle show.
Oh, but Bill Clinton and The Rock both got drafted by the African Americans. Jason Kidd drafted by the whites.
Wow.
So,
hilarious.
yeah, what about Sergio Garcia?
Oh, the Latinos took Elian Gonzalez. Anyone remember him?
Yeah, that little Cuban kid.
Yep.
Sergio Garcia, golfer, injured himself after a missed chip putt from the rough or the sand, whatever it's called. Yeah, he swung a
Wait,
club
so
at a bush and hurt his shoulder like Sami Zayn did when he was pumping up the crowd.
You were on the same page as the Chappelle's racial draft with those other ones.
Yeah, what
Like, I don't know. They didn't do another one.
Right? Is that weird?
It says the 2008 one took the Pepsi Center and fucking... I don't remember more than one. Maybe there was.
Maybe somebody just went on Wikipedia and edited it and nobody changed it.
Like, there's no way they did another one, but whatever. Because this first picture from a screenshot from the event is Steven Seagal playing the guitar.
So you are on the same side as me.
It's the fucking sort of like a Wikipedia, but not. That's hilarious. All right, what else we have? We talked about everything. Did we?
Battleground is the only thing we have
Oh,
left. We were going to end with that.
Hey, this is, every podcast doesn't have to be 2 hours, guys. We don't have to limit
It
ourselves.
has to be consistently awful.
It's gone downhill since. So
Whoa, do we have a title for this one yet? Is it called "Where's the Malk"? Pour me a glass of Malk. Malk? Or would it be Gary? Gary's Malk? Gary's Malk.
Gary, get the milk.
Gary's mouth. We'll figure that out later. But do we have anything to talk about besides Battleground?
Schmattleground?
Yeah, good one.
I think we talked about everything else. There's only been 5 days since the podcast last happened, not 7 like usual.
Like usual. It's their fourth.
Like usual.
Dead air.
No way, I got something about football. Malik Jackson of the Jaguars thinks that the Jaguars are going to win the Super Bowl.
Honestly, they could.
Yeah, Blake Bortles, that fucking guy. Also,
Allen Robinson?
Canton still has the welcome mat out for OJ, by the way,
Why not?
because he murdered
2 people.
2 people. I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know if he murdered anyone in that robbery. I guess not.
No, he didn't even have a gun.
Yeah, allegedly.
But somebody else had a gun.
He had a gun in his fucking pants. A huge dong.
He's pretty much white, so no.
Not even close.
He only hangs out with white people.
So,
So he's white.
fucking black guys like fucking thick white chicks. Doesn't make them white.
That makes them more black.
That makes them more black.
Yeah, who's
Wow.
who's a Malik Jackson?
Yeah. He's a defensive tackle for the Jaguars. He got like an $86 million contract.
Yeah, but the Jaguars are also awful.
But they're
No,
going to win the Super Bowl because the Panthers did it. That's his reasoning.
They didn't win the Super Bowl though.
But no, the year after they went. Oh, that's right. They went to the Super Bowl, but he thinks, oh, he's an idiot. Oh my God, he's an idiot.
What a moron!
You know why they're gonna win is because of Leonard Fournette.
No, it's because of fucking I almost said Allen Jones.
Allen Robinson.
That's AJ Styles.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know. Fucking Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns.
Everyone made fun of you that year. You drafted Allen Robinson, and then he was nasty the year after.
No, he was nasty. He was pretty good that year too. That's why I like him. Fucking Bortles screwed me last year in fantasy. The year before that, he was really good. He had like the third or fourth most touchdown passes.
Yeah, but he always threw a lot of interceptions.
Wasn't that bad that year. Last year was just fucking the worst.
Wait, what year wasn't he that bad?
2 years ago.
2015?
Because that's why I took him.
14, he was all right as a rookie.
It wasn't last year. It was a year before that. Whatever that was.
Yeah, last year he was god-awful.
Stat boy?
Oh, so, okay, hold on. His rookie year, 11 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Easy.
Just making sure people can hear you.
I'm leaning to remain pretty close. I'm talking about.
But like if you're talking into the back of the microphone, who knows if it'll pick up.
And that's probably why every week I've been talking into the back of the microphone, guys.
Wouldn't it be the same?
No, I don't think so.
Apparently not.
If you've been talking into the back of the microphone.
So that's why I've been quiet every fucking week. I keep thinking
I don't know. You usually are like leaning in, but like kind of also looking at your computer. So it's
I would talk into the front just because it seems logical.
So how did he screw you last year? He had a good year last year.
Last year
is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
He was so fucking bad.
Blake Bortles.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
2016.
I don't think he went a game without throwing an interception.
Yeah.
Okay, so the year that you guys supposedly think he did well, he had fewer interceptions last year.
That's what Matt said. I didn't think he was.
There's no way that's true.
I think he was good in 2015.
Okay, so listen, time out.
Wait, no, that would have been.
So
that year. I don't know.
2015, I'm going to give you stat by stat comparisons. I'm looking at all 3 years of his career.
He's only been around for 3 years.
2014, same as Odell.
Okay, he was not better in 2015 than fucking 2014.
Yes, he was.
What?
Wait, what year did you say he was better?
He said he was better last year, 2016.
I'm looking at the numbers. No, he wasn't.
He was awful in 2016.
How was he awful in 2016?
He wasn't as bad as I thought, but he's pretty bad.
If you watched football, it was every year. Why is Blake Bortles so bad?
Okay, he only had 16 picks last year compared to the year where he supposedly did so well at 18. He had more touchdowns 2 years ago.
Yeah, he had 35 touchdowns and 18 picks, and he threw for almost 4,500 yards.
But he also got sacked 51 times to 34 last year. Fumbled 14 times compared to 8. Just because he had more touchdowns doesn't mean he had a better year.
So if he gets
how did
sacked,
the Jaguars do last year, and how did they do 2 years ago?
It takes more than one person to be on a team, though.
Yeah,
no,
but
it doesn't. It's
sacked,
a quarterback.
Is a sack a quarterback stat or an offensive line stat? If your quarterback gets sacked.
In fantasy football, it's a quarterback stat.
But I think it's both, though.
I don't think it has that much to do with the quarterback. It's not much you can do.
He could be holding onto the ball.
Sometimes it's smart to take a sack.
He completed a higher percentage of his passes last year, for Christ's sakes.
He had fucking 35 and 18. He had 35 touchdowns. That was that was in the top 5. And he had 4,400 yards. I'm talking about fantasy stats.
He was also a bad quarterback last year.
Yeah, that team in pressure situations he was fucking awful. He had a 10-point lower rating, so I mean that in a nutshell is obviously a fucking worse year.
Because he had fewer yards, fewer touchdowns. But just because he threw for fewer yards, his receivers couldn't gotten more yards after catch. It's not all on him though.
I hate that's it. Like if I throw a 5-yard pass and a guy runs for 90 yards, I get a 95-yard pass. That's bullshit.
So if he has less yards, a lot less touchdowns, and only 2 less picks, he had a better year. No, he didn't.
I think he didn't have a bad year. You're saying he had a terrible year.
He did.
23 and 16 is not a very good ratio.
What was Eli Manning's ratio last year?
What was Eli?
I don't remember.
Eli was also bad last year.
Yeah, I didn't say Eli.
Eli
wasn't any good.
Besides Eric Flowers, Eli may have been our worst player.
I wouldn't have had Eli on my fucking fantasy team. After a guy throws for almost 4,500 yards, 35 touchdowns, I expect him to do better. And he fucking did worse.
Better than that or better than he did?
Better than that, both.
Oh,
Wait, say that again?
If he throws for 4,400 yards, 35 touchdowns, I expect him to take the next leap and do better than that. And he did.
He had so much praise and he should have been so good.
They should have been good last year.
Okay,
I picked them to make the playoffs last year.
So Eli Manning 2 years ago, 4,400 yards.
We're talking about last year, Eli.
2 years ago, 4,400, 35 and 14. Last year, 4,000 yards, 26 and 16. So he basically had the exact same type of year as Blake Bortles.
Yeah, and Eli wasn't good.
Yeah, nobody would say Eli was setting
Eli
the world
was
on fire.
outside of the running game.
If
And
if
Eric
Odell
Flowers,
Beckham,
who's our
if
worst
Odell
player.
played on the fucking Patriots, he'd be the greatest receiver ever already.
Well, in a few years when he is a Patriot.
They're never gonna let him go. He's like the face of the He's the face of the fucking league now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Who is?
Who's bigger than him right now?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's like 80.
And he'll play until he's 83.
He's
So,
probably
3
play
years?
longer than that. He'll probably play another 10 for Christ's sake.
He can.
But Odell Beckham's young and hip.
Pretty
Brady's old
sure
and he's a fucking loser.
Who's got the highest...
Gronk would be the face if he was healthy every year.
Wait, who's got the most jersey sales in the NFL? That should tell you who the biggest star is.
That's not
Who was it?
necessarily true. The second guy is the guy who had cancer.
Because that's a good story.
Yeah, he's not the biggest star.
Who? Which guy?
I don't
On
know.
the Steelers, third-round running back.
I'd never heard of him.
Oh, is it is somebody from the 2014 class? Matt almost
And
tripped.
down goes Matt, and I just knocked my microphone over.
Oh, was it Shazier? Ryan Shazier?
No.
Am I just saying that because he's bald?
James Conner.
I think Ryan Shazier looks like he's 2014. I probably know more draft picks from 2014 than most people because of fucking Topps Chrome 2014.
Fucking Cody Latimer. Not Topps Chrome. Fucking Bowman Sterling.
Both. Well, I got a lot of Chrome. Cody Latimer. Taylor Lewan, who's actually nasty.
Colt Lyerla.
Who the heck is Colt Lyerla?
Oh, man. Good old CSB days.
My microphone keeps falling. I don't know what the hell.
I don't know.
I almost tripped over my cord and his microphone fell
They're
somehow.
all connected.
Yeah, but
This is connected to that, which is connected to all.
that would not have tripped.
I don't know
No,
why
that's
his.
just me being an idiot.
Yeah, but they are all connected.
Blake Bortles is still only 25.
Yeah, you got drafted in 2014.
Still, that's fucking young.
JoJo is 26.
Sibling is Colby.
Not
Bortles.
Offerman, JoJo the singer.
I was like, JoJo Offerman's not
Get
that
out,
old.
leave? That chick?
Yeah,
Even
she's
though it
26.
should be called Leave, Get Out.
Yeah, it should be.
Sorry.
She's 14 when that song came out. Born in I looked it up today. I was talking about
That's
it. And we've looked it
crazy.
up last week. She was 14. She got a record
It's
deal.
called Leave, parentheses, Get Out, but she says Get Out, Leave. So it should be
That's
the other
exactly.
way.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. But
It's still destroyed.
she got offered a record deal when she was 6 years old and her mom turned it down. I think her first record deal came when she was 8. So I guess when she was 8 she was ready.
That's crazy.
That's when their buttholes are ready. I went to a really dark
Wow.
place. I went to a really
Goodbye.
dark place there.
Wow. Okay.
Should we just get to Battleground Predictions? We got a half hour left.
I went to a really dark place
And I was only at a 3.
in an online community where everybody hates you. Just admit it. Everybody hates you on. Everybody hates me.
But would you go dickless for chickless?
I already did.
Michael's chickless?
Yeah.
Would you go dickless for him?
We already established, I think, episode 1, I have a micro penis.
No,
so
no.
I'm
I have a
pretty-
micro penis. You have no
Oh,
penis.
you have no penis.
So because you went dickless for him.
You're technically dickless for Michael Chiglis. I saw, those Calvin and Hobbes fucking stickers where they're pissing on like whatever logo you want. I saw
Yeah.
a Patriots one pissing on the Giants.
Are you sure that was a Patriots one?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
You couldn't tell in the picture, but it was Patriots, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. We only play you a couple times every like 4 years.
The last I can remember we played them.
We've beaten them the last 3 times we played them.
No, we lost that year. We lost every.
Yeah,
like,
we
comeback
beat
game.
them fucking in the Super Bowl. We beat them in the regular season. I think we might have beaten them Super Bowl, and then the regular season after that Super Bowl.
No, it was Super. Didn't we beat? What'd you say? Super Bowl, regular season, Super Bowl.
It might have been. I don't remember when. Because
We lost to them when we played Week 17 when they said we should have rested. We beat them in the Super Bowl. The next time we played in the Super Bowl, we beat them that regular season, and then we
I don't
beat
think
them in the
that's
Super Bowl, and then we lost to them in 2016. in the
Oh, that
regular
fucking
season.
game. Landon Collins,
And Collins
that
landed
asshole.
on the ball and didn't intercept it.
No, he fucking caught it and fell and dropped the ball.
He landed on
that's
his
when
arm.
that's when he was an asshole.
And then the next year he became
When
the best
he was
safety.
an asshole, he's still an asshole.
Are you kidding
He's
me?
like the
one of
best safety in
fucking
the
best,
league.
Yeah.
No.
He's in the top 5 of
You
best
couldn't
safeties.
name me another safety.
Eric Berry.
Oh, there goes the other one I knew.
And I think they're different safeties. I think one's a free and one's a strong. If that means anything. Because in Madden it does.
In Madden.
What about Cam Chancellor?
Landon Collins had the best year of anyone last year.
Yeah.
Who won Defensive Player of the Year last year?
Was it not Landon Collins?
I don't think I would have known about that.
J.J. Watt playing, 3 games?
That's also a different league. Conference.
Stat boy.
Wait, do they give away? They give away AFC and NFC awards, right? Defensive Player of the, or is
Yeah.
that a one-person
Wasn't
award?
it Khalil Mack? Was it Khalil Mack?
Return of the.
So it has to be one award then. Khalil Mack was one of the best players last year.
Yeah, it was Khalil Mack.
Luke
they don't
Kuechly,
give
JJ Watt, JJ Watt, Khalil Mack. Luke Kuechly, that was a thing.
Did he retire because of concussions, or is he still around?
No, he's nasty.
He's working at Burger King making Flamer Wilbur's.
Does he wear paper hats?
Yeah. Would you like an apple pie with that?
Yes. That's your. Would you like an apple pie with that?
No.
Would you like an apple pie with that?
All right, let's get on to Battleground Predictions. We're running out
It's
of
like
time.
the most lame thing. It's such a fucking shitty pay-per-view.
It's not that bad. It's going to be
better
better
than
than
the
Great
Raw one.
Balls.
I don't know. We had the fucking sweet ambulance match.
Yeah, and we're going to have a sweet Punjab.
We're gonna miss most of it.
I'm not gonna watch it until we get home, which will probably be all of it.
The only thing worse than a WWE pay-per-view is watching it after it's already been live.
I'm going to text you guys.
Why? You can
everything.
skip through it.
I
don't want to know. Don't text me shit.
Texting you everything.
I remember you texted us. We missed Money in the Bank, Punk versus Cena, and I remember you texted us that like Miz almost broke his leg when he fell off the ladder. I don't know why I remember that.
Why did we miss that?
We were in New York or something doing like a family thing.
I don't think that's accurate.
It's 100% accurate.
I don't think it is. Let me run down the card. I don't have the odds up, but I already sort of know them.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis, Bennett,
Why are you
Maria.
starting at the bottom of the card?
Because you end with the main event,
Why would I
asshole.
start with the main
Why don't you
event,
start with the
asshole?
pre-show?
Why would I start with the main
That
event?
is the bottom
asshole?
of the card.
Start with the pre-show.
All right. I
They
think
don't have-
Aiden English is
they don't
going to
even
lose.
they don't even have that up. They have the pre-show as number one, and then because they're whoever.
Aiden English is going to lose again
All
to Ty
I
Dillinger.
mentioned Sami Zayn, but that's. I mean, we all know Ty Dillinger's not going to fucking lose.
They don't even progress this
feud-
story on
is
TV.
Feud of the year, though. So Dillinger's winning. Sami Zayn versus Kanellis.
Sammy Wow Wow.
Kanellis is winning easily.
Mike Bennett will win.
Kanellis will win. Maria.
The first lady.
I'm somehow in Spanish.
See?
No. I'm
I
not.
was like, how? You guys.
Alan Jones versus a fat guy.
The betting odds say
Good one.
AJ, but I.
Styles is going to keep that title for a while.
Okay, they took it off Owens because they don't want all
that
this
100%
anti-Americas.
true?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense too. You don't need Jinder and Rusev and fucking
Yeah,
Owens.
but what if they took it off him so they could switch the character so he gets it back and doesn't do Face of America?
No, but every
Then
week
wh-
they're going to have AJ Styles do the AJ Styles Open Invitational. So a few weeks from now, it's going to be Shelton Benjamin.
Wow.
So AJ's gonna
Big
win.
deal. Wait, did he do the open invitation last week?
Yeah.
Cena was gonna come out and do it, but they
Yeah,
interrupted
Cena
him.
came out to do it.
Then
Oh,
Shinsuke
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "One day, when you call, I'll be ready." See, this is what happens when you actually watch the show. You can talk about it.
I watched last week. I just didn't.
Yeah, then at the end, that Cena said that he respects AJ now, and they had like a moment.
Yeah, can John Cena just
Dude.
like tear an asshole or
They
like,
all,
go
I
the
don't get why
fuck
you hate
away?
John Cena that much. He doesn't do anything.
He makes me hate America. Every
It's
fucking
sad. We should
every
be rooting
fucking
for him.
speech he comes out there and he's like, "Fuck at this flag, yeah! Look at this
Yeah,
flag."
America Pride. Fuck you.
That was my fucking Chad Kroger. Look at this photograph. Like John Cena just needs to fucking like.
Dude, the guy will
Go
walk out and hasn't said anything. You're
away.
like, why has he been on TV for this long?
And
Who would you rather, John Cena or Roman Reigns?
They're both fine.
Roman hasn't been bothering me that long. Cena's been doing it for like 10 years.
Okay, excuse me, but Roman pissed you off so much at Great
Didn't-
Balls of Fire.
Why?
Well, that's
What he
booking.
did
That's
to
not
Braun.
him.
Well, that didn't really.
It's not like Roman was like, guys, I'm going to just go murder him.
It looked
Let me
really.
do
He might have.
It looked really stupid for him.
You think Roman has any say in what he gets booked?
Because he sucks Vince McMahon's little hoo-hoo dilly, yes.
if Bailey has enough confidence to go talk to Vince about her character, then fucking Roman definitely.
What did she
does.
say, though? What did it get done?
She has the confidence to talk to him at least.
I guarantee you Roman talks to Vince, but Vince's like, this is what we want to do, and he's like, okay.
Well, then he's a bitch. You got to be like, do you know how bad that makes me look? I lost clean by myself. I dove into the ambulance, and you're gonna make me murder him.
Well, that's the only way it makes him look strong.
Hashtag because he's
You don't
Roman
have
Reigns.
to always look strong.
It's his yard.
But he can't be continually in main events and shit, which he will be. We all know he will be in main events on big shows.
You just said he can't.
I'm saying if he loses, if he gets destroyed by Braun every week.
You can. Braun was out for a while, and then he came back, so he was looking fucking strong forever. You cannot look strong once in a while.
Yeah, he lost to Joe in Joe's debut.
That's on
once.
Raw.
Yeah, it was once in a while.
You can not look. You don't have to go fucking.
I kind of
no
like
babyface loses a match and then goes to murder somebody.
That was crazy. Do you think it was a double turn at all?
no.
no.
Strowman's already getting cheered anyway.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
because he's going against Roman Reigns. If you put him against
And
AJ
even if
Styles
even
on
if you
another show,
made
he'd get booed.
if you
I
want to
don't think
make
he would get booed at all anymore.
if you want to make Strowman a face, just leave him the way he is. He's getting cheered enough.
Yeah, when
what,
a guy
what if he
looks
comes
that
out here like
badass-
fucking Brodus Clay?
What?
What if he's a face like Brodus Clay, huge monster, and comes out fucking smiling and shit, fucking jiggling his titties?
For Planet Funk, Braun, Strowman.
Fuck that. All right,
Would he be a Funkadactyl or the Funkasaurus Rex?
He'd be a fuck you dactyl.
Funkadactyl was
You know what I'm saying? So you can make him dress up like a
Did you
woman?
say Naomi Campbell? All right.
Nev Campbell?
Next is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin.
Nakamura. Easily.
Yeah, that's not even. Baron Corbin's going to get shit on until he wins the title.
But does Corbin cash in?
No, too
probably,
soon.
Probably not.
What do you think he's going to wait for the Punjab prison to fucking open? Or actually, they'll be on the outside, so.
So that's the perfect opportunity. Maybe he'll tease it.
So he'll come out. They'll
Baron's
be on the
gonna-
outside. He'll attack him. He'll have to wait for the entire structure to get lifted.
He can always climb over.
I wonder. It depends.
Then he'd have to get Jinder over.
Imagine if they want him to be champion going into Mania.
Baron?
Baron?
Yeah.
Or
That'll
Jinder?
never happen.
Baron.
Jinder versus Baron.
Well, if he doesn't cash in this year, then it'd be like the Royal Rumble sort of towards Mania.
Yeah, which
Well,
means
he can cash in
after Mania.
right after Mania.
the night after Mania.
Think he's going to hold it that long?
I think he'll do it after. Weren't we talking about him doing it after SummerSlam? On John when he beats Jinder?
I don't know if that's what they're going for now. Remember we talked last week? It could be AJ
Jinder
against
says
Cena
he wants
again?
to face Cena at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but he'd lose.
Fuck
All right,
it.
let's move
Who
on.
would lose?
Fucking Jinder.
Oh, I
There's
thought you
no way
meant, I thought you were talking
Jinder's
about
gonna
AJ
fucking
versus.
beat Randy 3
No,
times.
I thought you were
and then
talking about
beat Cena.
AJ versus Cena.
Yeah,
Who wins that match?
I would hope AJ.
They can do it for the U.S.
I
title.
have to rewatch them because fucking JBL shits a fucking brick whenever he talks about AJ and Cena at the Royal Rumble. They never left the ring, Maggle.
Did
They
not?
never. Apparently not.
Did they leave the ring during SummerSlam?
Probably. I still thought their SummerSlam match was better.
We both did after watching
And
it.
I was-
Everyone else said Rumble.
I was
better.
there for SummerSlam, and they don't get the perspective of watching it on TV. And I still thought that was better.
I thought Rumble.
Usually you like matches that you were there better, though. Most people.
But you don't get. You just get one perspective. TV, you can do different angles and shit. Plus, you get like we were.
I think it
way
has
up in the
more of a chance to
nosebleeds.
come off bad on TV than it does in person.
You came off bad.
Thank you. Next.
Roman and Taker, which sucked, came off better in person. From
That's what I'm
I hear.
saying.
Usually it doesn't.
Fucking ate your own words there.
Usually it doesn't. Wait, I don't even know what we were talking about.
I was saying.
Was I agreeing that it usually comes off?
No, you said it's usually better on TV. I said it's better in person. Matches always seem better. When
That's
you're in
also
person.
we were also seventh row, so I could have
That
seen.
match was fine.
I could have seen Ellsworth versus fucking Ramey's foot, and it would have been good.
Which foot though?
I don't know. You talked about him. All right, let's talk
Ramey's
about.
foot.
Yeah, you talked about it. You'd rather marry Ramey's foot or some shit, and he said he got jacked up feet because he's a runner.
I don't remember this, but
I
probably.
do have jacked.
Don't
up
even
feet.
remember our own fucking podcast. We haven't even been recording this whole time. All right, so there's Charlotte versus Becky versus Natalya versus Tamina versus Lana.
So I think we can all agree Lana has the least amount of opportunity to win this match.
She's got a better chance than Natalya.
Oh yeah, poor Natalya.
Yeah, let's not text while we're doing a podcast.
So what are
Charlotte's
they doing,
winning.
What are they doing with Lana, by the way? Like, is Tamina her girlfriend? I don't
They're
get it.
Girlfriend
fucking
bodyguard.
buddies. Why? If two guys came to the ring, they wouldn't be gay. So why
Yeah,
do
well,
two
they
girls
should.
have to be gay?
Any tag team, I assume, is gay until they break up. Shawn Michaels and fucking Marty Jannetty flaming homos until he fucking
Marty.
broke up.
Well,
No one would deny that.
Yeah, so all tag teams are gay.
It's not tag team. I'm saying
You're
like
telling
ballets.
me you're telling me fucking Tyler
big-
Breeze.
so
Tyler Breeze doesn't spread his asshole for Fandango's penis. Like,
no,
really.
it's like more
Of
like a
course he
Shawn
does.
Michaels Diesel type scenario.
so Shawn Michaels used to suck.
Because they're not a tag team, Lana and Tamina. They're just like
Yeah, they're
one's a
fucking
valet
together.
for the other.
Anyone who comes out together is gay.
Okay.
Like, period.
That's just what I was
All
wondering.
of DX fucked each other.
Well,
The NWO,
obviously.
NWO had the most massive orgies. All right, so who's winning? Charlotte?
Sue just texted us.
I got a text
She's
from,
at our house.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought it was Scott Access.
2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, it's depressing.
Actually, I don't know if that was last
All right,
week
so
or not.
Charlotte's probably going to win.
I pick Tamina.
Shout out to Guy in Green. He also thinks Tamina's going to win. Or he told me that Tamina.
also
I don't know if he
s-
actually thinks
He
that.
also said AJ wasn't going to be at the Rumble, so
He said wasn't?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's just fooling us.
So Charlotte, and Tamina. All right, John Cena versus fucking Rusev.
Cena.
Wait, can we just go back to if Tamina wins, that's the big money match. Is
I don't hate Tamina anymore.
No, but neither do I. But it's who's going to see? Well, I mean, obviously you're not selling the women's match at SummerSlam.
Are they really
but
going
it's
to put?
Tamina versus freaking Naomi
No,
as
but
your
the reason- the
SummerSlam
reason
women's
why I
main
think-
event?
The reason why I think that is then Tamina's going to lose.
Well, the SummerSlam-
lay out Naomi. Carmella's going to cash
You
in.
can't
The
have
women-
every cash in
the
at the
women's
biggest shows.
the women's main event is fucking from Raw. That's clearly.
Still though,
If Naomi's in a match against fucking Andre the Giant, it's fucking Naomi. She sucks.
but that's only your opinion.
You're not
People
gonna have
like Naomi.
You're not going to have Naomi versus Charlotte. Charlotte's a face.
Plus,
not
are you
have
gonna-
You can do face versus
They
face,
never
especially
do.
at SummerSlam.
They never do.
She's also been doing her heelish tendencies. But you're really going to think they're going to have two women who are minorities
I think-
versus two black women? WWE's racist. They're not
Maybe
gonna
they'll do a
that.
Becky versus Charlotte versus Naomi, and Charlotte will turn on Becky in
They're
this
already
five-way.
doing a fucking 4-way on Raw, probably.
Yeah, but
So for SummerSlam,
No, they're not doing the 4-way on Raw.
pretty sure they
They're
are.
thinking they're just going to do. They scrapped that.
I don't think they did.
Who's going to get the title
They're
shot?
not going to do Sasha.
Becky versus Sasha for the number 1 contender.
Becky?
Bailey versus Sasha.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they did do that. But Nia Jax is going to come in.
yeah.
and beat
There's
the
no
shit out
way
of both
Nia
of them.
Jax is not getting a fuck in that match.
Nia Jax should win.
There's no way.
Actually,
She's
no,
fucking
Bliss
hot.
should stay
I would love to
winning.
see her butthole, just to see
Did
what
you
it is
see her
like.
fucking
I saw her
ass
twerking
shake?
videos. I never thought she was ugly, and I've never not liked
Without
her.
makeup, she's whatever, but I don't think she's ugly. She's just big.
I don't even hate. I actually like Tamina, and I feel bad that she gets no reaction.
Yeah, she's like better looking.
I used to.
literally
I just
Nia
watched
Jax.
a video where I opened one of her shirt relics, and I was like almost cried because I was so upset.
You almost cried in the video or watching your reaction?
Both, maybe, because I was just like, fucking Tamina.
Even if you got a Tamina shirt relic now, you'd be pissed.
Ooh, I have a new match on Tinder. That happens once every fucking like 8 years. Holy shit.
His
Definitely
name
a
is
fake
Rolando.
person.
Hold on, let me check. She's fat because that's
Definitely
got
got to be a fake girl.
That's all I match with is fat chicks.
You don't get those
Rolando.
fake accounts?
Fat.
Is it Nia Jax?
Christ, I wish I could get a fat girl that hot. All right, so John Cena and Rusev. Nobody thinks Rusev even has a remote chance.
What?
Rusev.
Yeah, I was
Anyone
gonna pick
think he
him.
has a remote chance?
No.
Like,
Okay, wait, but can we discuss
It's
how
in freaking Philadelphia. It's got a lot of American history.
Philadelphia?
Can we discuss how the rules for a flag
I miss
match
you,
have
Mikey.
changed?
What do you mean they've changed? Don't tell me you can get a pin.
No,
No, that was the last flag match you could pin someone.
no, but usually it's
What?
just whoever gets the flag.
What last
whatever.
flag match was a pin?
You have to run it across a finish line.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's what they did?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've changed, the last five flag matches
So
have been
whoever
different
gets
rules.
the flag has to cross the finish line and put it in the.
Same with
I
cage
mean, that's kind
matches.
of good where at least you have to do something else besides just getting
How
it.
dumb is that?
Well, they're both going to get the flag at some point and have a race.
Exactly. It's gonna be like a race to the finish.
But they're going to beat the shit out of each other on the way.
That's so stupid.
Hopefully John tears a quad or some shit. So John Cena by a mile.
I don't know why they couldn't keep Kevin Owens, Face of America, going
All right,
and
what
not
about-
have Rusev come back as hating America.
That's all Rusev can do. What about
Handsome
what about the
Rusev.
worst tag team match maybe in the history of
It's
the
not.
WWE?
It's gonna
That's
a
gonna
good
be
match.
amazing.
The Uggos,
Their last match was good. on the last
Uggos
pay-per-view.
versus the New Day.
You couldn't think of
Awful.
anything for the New Day?
I mean, everyone knows I can't stand those fucking douchebags.
But you called them the Uggos. You said the Uggos versus the Queer Day or something.
They're not necessarily calling them queer would be a step
They're a
up
tag
from what
team.
they
You just
are.
said all tag teams are gay.
Yeah,
So-
they are, but that's not a bad thing.
I want to say the Usos are gonna win,
New Day's favorite, I believe, right?
but I think the New Day is going to win because of who is gonna end up squashing Breezango when that gets revealed. It's gonna be a heel team that's gonna feud with the New Day.
Fuck the Uggos.
New Day
Fuck
by
the New Day.
disqualification. This is feud's going to
Fuck.
go on till SummerSlam.
All of them. I'm gonna say the Uggos are gonna keep it. New Day
Pinfall?
probably wins by fucking. They lost by countout last time, so they'll probably win by. Uggos lost by countout, so they'll probably.
Get
New Day will probably
disqualified.
win by DQ.
That's what I said.
So now, before we get into the final match, gut decision: who's going to end up being the ones that have been screwing with the Breezango?
It's going to be the Ascension. Somehow they pulled it off.
There's Sanity. No, they're at the fucking what concert was it?
It was Eddie Money.
Eddie Money concert.
No,
there.
but
It's got either going to be Sanity, which it's not going to be, or fucking Rowan and Harper returning. No, I can't think of anything else. The Undertaker coming back?
for Breezango.
Yeah.
But what?
Put over the young guys.
What if it's a team from? What
Global
if it's
Force?
the Revival?
Why would it be a Raw team?
They just signed
how
with
does
Raw
SmackDown give
Just
up Jason
signed
Jordan
with-
for nothing?
because contracts expire.
And because he's his son.
Yeah.
So couldn't Kurt Angle have said, "I want my son. I'll give you the Revival"?
That's would be an awful trade, and he'd get fired.
Yeah, seriously. How do you manage Raw and
I still-
trade the Revival for one?
What if it's Chad Gable and his new partner?
Sammy
Wow.
Wow.
Mad label. I got nothing.
Chad
it's
Gable? Somebody told me who Chad Gable could partner with, and it was actually a good idea.
Ty Dillinger?
Yes,
That was me.
that was you.
Why is that a
Hi,
good
thanks.
idea?
That's better than if they're neither going
Ty's
to do anything.
so over. Let him do
If
something.
neither are going to do anything.
Mojo? Mojo's
Jason-
gonna need a partner soon.
Jason Jordan
Christ.
has never worked by himself. It's not going to work.
Wait, what if it's Dolph Ziggler? He hasn't been on TV.
Dolph Ziggler.
With
and-
who? Sammy Wow Wow? I just wanted to say that
What if it's
again.
Dolph Ziggler and it doesn't even matter?
Dolph Ziggler by himself attacking Breezango?
Well, he only attacked Breeze
What if it's Dolph Ziggler and Big E back together?
and AJ.
Wow.
Styles. All right, so the Punjab prison match. I mean, Jinder, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
By escaping.
But is he going to do it
Really?
clean? Are like the Singh brothers going to end up having?
It can't not be clean because it's a
They
freaking no
have to
disqualification
interfere,
match.
right?
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
they'll get murdered and like impaled through the fucking
Is it
spikes.
still? Isn't it? It's not clean. It's a no disqualification match.
I don't know if it's dirty or not. They haven't used it in like 8 years.
No, but they said it's no
Punjabi prison is
DQ.
probably fucking disgustingly dirty, full of dust and shit.
You can't lose. You can't. It's not like you didn't. Oh, he should have won clean in a
Well,
no disqualification
yeah.
match.
I mean, he should. He's an idiot for choosing that match anyway.
How many times is Sue gonna text us before we don't respond?
I've had
There's 4.
I've had help from the Singh brothers twice. Let me pick a match where they can't get in. Like, why?
Because it's Punjab.
Yeah, but does he have all of India helping him?
Yes.
1.9 billion people versus
You know he
random.
practices this shit, right?
Who?
Jinder. He just practices escaping the Punjab.
Yeah, because he has it at his house.
Escaping the
He-
Punjab.
he's the one that
He's
brought it
from
to SmackDown.
Canada.
He brought it to SmackDown. They said
He's from Canada.
Jinder Mahal brings the Punjabi prison to SmackDown. He brought it himself.
Escaping the Punjab is what you just said.
He does. It is the Punjab prison.
That sounds like a sexual position. Escaping the Punjab. Well, the Wizards locked up John Wall with a $170 million extension.
All right, let's not talk about basketball.
I'm just throwing it out there. It's breaking news. What do you want from me?
Can we call this podcast "Escaping the Punjab"?
That's what I'm thinking we might have to. Escaping the Punjab with Malk.
Escaping the Malk Punjab.
Each and every cloud is acting like a jizz slurping frack pumpkin, whatever the frack that is.
Who said that?
Sue sent me a picture of the weather. The fuck?
She sent it to us.
Yeah. You didn't open it. Escaping the Punjab. I don't know if I like that better than Malk. What was the other thing we talked about?
Gary. You gotta get some bass into it.
Gary.
Raymond was just going, Gary.
Well, we got up to Battleground. Is there anything else?
SummerSlam predictions.
I don't like when these end. No, we gotta save
What's
that.
the next Raw pay-per-view before SummerSlam? Is
Nothing.
there one?
I don't
The
think
next
there is.
review is
Balls.
SummerSlam.
Okay. So what do you think will main event? The
They're not gonna have a
four-way?
pay-per-view for another month.
Brock Lesnar. Gonna main event.
Brock Lesnar, the 4-way though, or
Yeah.
is it him versus Roman?
I'd assume it's gonna be a 4-way.
So what's the? So it was him versus Roman versus Joe, and then Braun came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they have no number 1 contender.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's gonna be all
Yeah,
three
it
of
has
them.
to be a 4-way.
So next will be a triple threat, and then Brock Lesnar.
How strong does Braun look though?
I kinda
Gets
hope-
murdered
I
one
kinda-
week, comes
I kinda
back.
hope Roman wins, so like I don't get jealous that I'm not there to see like Braun win the title.
Yeah, that, I was thinking about it. I hope it's a terrible show. I hope NXT is also bad.
Well, that can't be good. If your main event is fucking Drew McIntyre and like Bobby Roode, I have no interest.
Drew
in that.
McIntyre is awesome.
He's gonna be NXT champion.
I just have no interest
Yeah,
in that
Bobby Roode will
whatsoever.
get called up and do nothing.
I
outside
hope
of
Ember doesn't
Sabia.
win yet because I don't want to miss that either.
Is it a one-on-one match?
Yeah, they should save it for Hojo.
I don't think
Let
she.
Hojo
I don't
beat her.
think Asuka should lose.
And that's I've been saying that for fucking years.
Years.
Yeah,
She held the title for just over a year.
yeah, I've been saying
Did
that
you
for
hear
years.
she broke Brock Lesnar? She broke Goldberg's undefeated streak.
Yeah, a
Yep.
while ago.
Yeah, like
I think she legitimately did though. She never loses.
I don't think he had a legit streak though.
No, he had a
He
legit
did.
streak.
He
It
did.
wasn't
Yeah, it
as
was like-
much
they
as
just might
it
have
I thought
was.
they
added
made it
stuff.
to like 400.
No, he got less than 200.
He had 170 something, I think.
Yeah, that's less
Yeah,
than 200.
I know.
It's like saying I'm take tomatoes off my taco and it's not going to
Is
lose
that
any
his
calories.
WCW streak, or did it also count when he came to WWE?
No, that he lost.
Oh, he
in
lost in
WCW.
WCW, yeah.
Fucking retard.
Yeah, I was really watching back then.
Didn't he
Everyone
lose
knows
to
that.
what's his name?
Kevin
Kevin
Nash
Nash with a
with a
fucking
taser.
cattle
Yeah, the
prod.
taser because Scott Hall.
Cattle prod.
Cattle prod. My mistake.
Yeah,
Which is a taser.
it's a cattle prod. It's different.
Oh, just so you guys know, CC's pitching on his birthday, and he's terrible on his birthday. 0-3 with a 7 ERA.
He's terrible. He's
And
got
5 career starts.
0-3 with a fucking 1 ERA with like 10 walks.
Yeah, that means you're terrible. You give up no runs in 7 innings. You're terrible. It's Ramey.
Terrible.
That's pretty
I'm
bad.
convinced now that Ramey made up terrible. Terrible.
He definitely did not.
And you stole it from him.
Definitely not.
And then Murph stole it from you.
I
Nope.
do it better than you.
Absolutely not. That's that.
Both of you are
That phrase right
awful.
there is terrible.
Terrible.
He doesn't even pronounce the T. That's how soft he says it.
Terrible.
He goes,
Thanks, Strasburg.
terrible.
Terrible.
That's why it's so fucking good. And when we listen to
All right,
back
hold
to
on.
it,
One more time. I'll decide. Go.
Terrible.
that was just way too forced. So that was
Yours was also...
terrible.
That one was better. You go again.
No, I can't-
Round
I can't-
2.
Yeah, that's what has to come naturally.
Round 2.
It has to come naturally. Like if you say something stupid,
MacGyver's the worst show actually
Yeah,
I've ever
that's just-
seen.
No, fuck yourself. That just made me angry. So
Murph makes the best YouTube videos on YouTube.
I need to find a clip of Murph doing me.
Play that clip.
What was that? WrestleMania.
It was his Dallas day one.
How far have we gotten in the podcast?
Hour 50.
So
hour 49.
So if for all of you still listening this far, hashtag 66.
No, none of the fucking
You can't
numbers
hashtag
anymore.
a number.
Yes, you can.
Do it on
No,
Twitter and it won't
if
go.
you've listened to this whole podcast, do Gary Malk.
Gary's Malk.
Gary's Malk.
That's the title. So we can't do that.
That's the title. I thought it was going to be
That's
Escaping the Punjab.
Yeah.
Again
Stop
with
dropping
the
your
fucking
mic.
microphone.
Gary's Malk escapes the Punjab.
No, that's too forced.
I know.
Oh, what the fuck? Where is it? WrestleMania 32. Talk about something while I'm getting this.
What's
Sorry,
WrestleMania 32?
The guy that I'm working for tomorrow just texted me. I got a job for a day. Hopefully leads to more. Filming a concert.
Filming a porno?
No, a concert. In Meriden.
Did I put it in the description? I should have done that.
It's not in your video. It's in his.
Is it in his?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Hey, let me just show you in the mirror. Makes it easier for you, easier for me. How does it make it easier for me?
Or you.
Yeah.
There's already 2 outs in the first inning.
Oh,
shit, game's
we're
on?
right now.
Shit.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, guys.
Wow.
I gotta leave. All right, we have 10 minutes left of this podcast.
Oh,
Get it?
Judge struck out the end of the inning. Way to go. 9 pitches. 9-pitch first inning.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were saying Judge that bat.
Jesus Christ, we're terrible.
And that probably means Judge went a 3-2 count anyway. So that means...
Yeah, probably.
That's 6 pitches. So 3 pitches for Gardner and
Sanchez.
I love that now it's Ellsbury batting 8th and Headley batting 9th.
I'd rather Ellsbury not even be playing, which
Well,
he's
yeah,
not
me
playing.
too, but
he's not
I don't
playing
want him
tonight.
batting second.
Clint Frazier's playing.
Good.
Wait, are you sure it's day one?
Ish?
It's when he gets to...
Oh, it's the end of day one.
Yeah, it's when he gets to your hotel room.
No,
Day
it's-
one
that's
is
the
H?
end. It's the end of day one.
Yeah.
Not when he
That's-
gets to the hotel room. Is the beginning of day one.
No. In his? Isn't that his end of his day one when he gets to your hotel room?
No.
Like, I want to have day one up by, or at least I'll do it. I'll have like.
How did he not notice what he was saying?
I don't know how I didn't notice.
Wait, how does that video...
That's at 7:30 of his fucking video.
What does it end with? Him talking into the mirror.
Yeah, it's fucking the end of our day one when he first got there.
Yeah. Isn't that what I was saying?
I gotta do that. Fuck, I'll do that when I get home. Or at least I'll do it. I'll have like. I want to.
No,
And
you
that
said it
is-
was at the beginning of his day one when he first got to the hotel, which is not true.
No, it's not in the beginning of his video, but it is when... Isn't that when he gets to your hotel, he walks in?
No.
Oh. I thought that's what it was.
Why would we be talking about getting our day one up right at, like now? At the beginning
I
of
thought
his
he
video.
came in at night.
No.
On like the Wednesday or something.
No. No. Just no.
Yeah, I don't care about your video.
It's not my video. Fucking Murph video. So what's the title of this one? Escaping the Punjab?
It's either Escaping the Punjab or something about milk.
Malk.
Pour me a glass of Malk. I kind of like that better.
Gary.
It's more obscure.
Wait, we should take a vote. I vote for Escaping the Punjab.
That sounds like a better title, but
Escaping.
you can't just call it Malk because that's the title of that video.
No, it's not. It's called Julian Smith in caps dash Malk.
Oh, sorry.
Escaping the Punjab with
What's
Julian
Julian
Smith?
Smith up to?
I don't know.
That's the title with Skeet Ulrich.
We'll just call it Escaping the Punjab, I guess.
Trace Headley, best first baseman on the team. Over the shoulder.
Honestly, I'm the best first baseman on that team.
Pretty sure Stevie Wonder would be the best first baseman on the team.
He wouldn't be able to see the ball.
Have you seen Chris Carter try to catch when he was the first baseman?
Who's the... he wasn't a bad defensive first baseman. He was awful first baseman.
He was fucking awful.
He was pretty terrible.
He couldn't even catch.
That's why I said Stevie Wonder was
like
better.
he'd just stand there and the ball would somehow bounce fucking away from him.
What was the no-armed...
Bucky
second?
LaGrange. With so many two-arm shortstop in the minors, you gotta wonder why he's still getting a chance. I gotta find that clip now.
I already found it.
Bucky LaGrange. I love that you remember that.
I can't forget Bucky LaGrange.
The no-armed second baseman. What
Here.
team was he playing for?
I'm gonna play it right now.
Ground ball to shortstop. The throw is to second. And again, the ball sails past LaGrange into right field. The runners will score, and a cascade of boos rain down from the stands as clearly the fans' sympathy for this scrappy little no-arm man has run out. Now, granted, the throw was a little wide, but you gotta believe that a two-arm player would have made the catch. In fact, a one-arm player would have at least had a shot at it, which calls to mind the question once again, why, with all the two-armed youngsters waiting
The two-armed youngsters.
does this team stick with an armless second baseman? And he hasn't had a hit in ever.
What team is he on? Doesn't say.
They don't tell you what team he's on.
So CeCe's got 2 outs with 7 pitches. Maybe he'll get a 9-pitch inning.
Maybe.
Happy birthday, Cecil.
If he gets a less than 9-pitch inning, I'm gonna whip my penis out and fuck you with it.
So he
It's
has
Cano.
one chance to do that with 1 pitch. If he
Yep.
swings the first
If he
pitch.
swings if Cano gets out here,
Cano usually takes the first pitch
you're
too,
getting a
doesn't he?
penis on your face.
If he gets out here in this at-bat or in this pitch?
This pitch.
God damn it. I was waiting for it.
What happens if he gets it at 9?
That's
Well, I don't
push.
want a penis in my face.
If it gets at
first
9,
of all.
I'll
That's just his
shove
butthole.
my balls in your face.
I don't want that.
Yes, you do. I can see this look on your face. You're pointing to your face and pointing to my balls. I can see it right now. Oh,
He actually really was, too.
CC,
Shut the fuck up, guys.
CC, you bitch. You could have just gotten balls on people's faces.
All right. So if you've listened this far, comment.
What did I say?
Matt-
Hashtag balls
No,
in
it was
face.
Gary. It was Gary's Malk.
That's what we're. Oh yeah, because we're not titling it.
Gary's Malk.
If
MALK.
you've listened this far though, comment Gary's Malk 69.
Gary's Malk 69.
Has
If
anybody
you guys are
watched
gonna
the show?
comment Gary's Malk, then Gary's Malk
Wait,
69.
Has anybody watched the show Brockmire?
What the fuck is that?
Is that Brock Lesnar's cousin
No,
with only the same first name?
Hank Azaria is the star of it. He pretty much
I'm pretty
wrote
sure
it.
Brockmeyer sounds like one word.
It's on IFC.
Hank Azaria. Holy
It's
shit.
Frankie Kazarian?
Hank Azaria's character is Brockmire. He plays a baseball announcer.
Oh, I've seen
It's
commercials
actually
for that.
hysterical.
He does
I
look
highly
Is it a
recommend
comedy?
Yeah, and Amanda Pete's in it.
Oh, you know what else just dropped on Netflix season 2? Last Chance U. Great show about
No thanks.
a
We didn't end the podcast.
JUCO
Fucking
football team that gets people who get kicked out of good colleges.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's about like guys who
So-
get like beat up girl. One guy punched a girl and got kicked out of Florida
What is this,
State.
Joe
Another
Mixon?
guy got
I think I punched somebody. Joe
someone
Mixon.
for
Anyone?
He got kicked out for weed.
Red shirt tool.
Is
Joe
is
Mixon?
it still East Mississippi?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Is it Joe Mixon who
show.
punched the girl?
Yes, it is Joe
There you
Mixon.
go.
A
Okay.
lot of people
Allegedly.
punch a girl. Sadly,
No, yeah, I punched you, and that counts. So
who's Joe Mixon? Dominic Hickson?
Joe, you don't know who Joe Mixon?
He's
is?
on the Bengals because
Yeah,
they
the
draft
running
assholes
back.
too.
They're
like
the
the
only ones
Cowboys.
that draft.
No, the
yeah,
Cowboys.
that's true.
Cowboys might be worse now.
Now,
That's
L.
just-
Collins didn't do it.
Well, the Cowboys don't draft assholes. We draft guys who are
They
supposed
develop
to be good,
it.
and
They
then
develop
we
ass-
develop them
They
into
develop assholes. That's
Because
worse.
Greg Hardy wasn't originally on the.
No, he was a Panther.
Cowboy,
he was a
yeah.
Panther. We just sign
They're
assholes.
also
too.
assholes.
And you would think that at least a one-arm shortstop would get that ball. At least have a shot
At least
at it.
have a chance.
Holy shit.
Lagrange.
Oh, my God. That's fucking great.
And he walked him. He's awful. CC is awful.
Trade him.
He walked one of the best hitters in baseball.
I wouldn't say Cano's one of the best hitters in
Cruz
baseball.
is probably one
That
of
was
the better
actually,
ones.
if we
Victor?
weren't so ending the podcast, I was going to pose Alex the question that I posed to you.
Why don't you just do it?
Luis Severino's he a top 5 pitcher in baseball right now? Right now today, top
Also,
5 pitcher in
the-
baseball.
No, but he's an ace.
The
Definitely.
question also depends. Like, if you said who would you want for a season, Kershaw or Severino, I'd take Kershaw. But if you're saying 1 game playoff, I might take Severino because Kershaw's
But
so bad.
last playoff game, or the last year he played good in the playoffs.
But like
for
I
the
said
first
to you,
time.
like I said to
Did
you,
he?
Scherzer, Sale, Kershaw, all better.
I'd take Keuchel.
Keuchel.
Keuchel's hurt though.
I'd
Who
still
cares?
take
I'm
him.
saying right now this season, who would you take?
Keuchel over
Keuchel
Severino.
is also 6-0.
I would-
Oh, God.
Yeah, but a lot of guys are
Can
something
Cano
and
score?
7-2
No way.
is their next best pitcher because they have a great offense.
Plus, Alex Wood is apparently a fucking god.
Yeah, Alex Wood is
He's
better.
like 11-0 with like a sub-2 ERA, but he's got less than 100 innings, I think.
Because
I would take Bucky LaGrange.
And then there's Luis Sessa,
What about Brian Mitchell?
Brian Bruni.
I would take Chance Adams over Severino.
I don't know. What
Chance Adams should be starting instead of Luis Sessa or Brian
I
Mitchell.
want to see. Why won't they pull him up? Why won't they bring
I
him
don't
up?
think they want to
because they're stupid. They said he's not ready, even though even scouts are like he's kind of ready.
Even Steven Seagal.
just take those elephant wild sconces.
I think Chance Adams pitched today.
Why is he? You said he was
Next
top 5 in something,
notch.
right?
I think he's the top. I think he's the top 5 in baseball.
No,
this
but didn't
year.
you
Here's
say
a question.
the stat that he was the top 5 in?
Do either of you wash your belts?
What?
Do you wash your belts or not?
Next notch.
Laundry day. Turn them inside out.
Why are you? He's like, it's studded belt. He's like, why? It's like, it's laundry day. You
Wash your belts?
Doesn't mean why he would have that too. Even if he did wash his belts, why would that still be in the collection?
Okay, so Chance Adams tonight, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run.
Yes.
That's
fucking-
not even.
How old
That's
is
going to
he?
score a run, or is it not? Nice.
How old is
What?
Off the bag.
Chase
Chris
Headley,
Carter.
best first baseman, eh?
Chris Carter would have been on the bag. Let's see.
How old is Chance Adams? 23? If he's older than 25, he's a fucking bum.
We should trade Caprillion to the Mets because everyone
Chance
on that
Adams,
team is injured.
22.
Yeah, Copernicus. The big yellow one is the sun.
Oh, his foot was not on the base.
Chase
Moron.
Headley, you fucking suck.
Moron.
And now he's going to let up a 3-run home run.
It looks like it's. It looked
No,
like
it
it
came
kind of
off.
grazed the.
They're saying it came off.
It was on when he caught the ball, and then he lifted it, and then he put it back on.
And we're not challenging.
Yeah, no. How is that a hit? That should be an error.
There's a better look. And, yep, missed it.
So close, though.
Why lift your foot? Why not slide the foot?
The big yellow one is the sun.
All right, we're coming up on 2 hours. What do you want to
The
end
big yellow
on?
one is the sun.
Oh,
Thanks,
God,
Brian.
let's end on the fact it's going to be like 6-0 in a second.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty bad on his birthday.
Wow, you held the runner up.
It's Aaron Judge with Nelson Cruz running. If you send him, you're the worst third base coach ever. He's looking up stats. He's like, Nelson Cruz has
Much Moosin.
averages this speed with Aaron Judge's arm speed.
Well, Nelson Cruz is 37. Who knew?
I'm trying to end on Brian Regan.
Well, if you can
What
I
would
come
Brian
over and
Bartano
flip
do?
the switch?
Who? What?
What would Brian Bartano do? Did you ever see that in the South Park movie? What would Brian
Of
Bartano
course,
do if he were
yeah.
here
Who's
right
going
now?
to talk last? Is it going to be me? I don't know. I think
Wait,
it
we're
is.
just gonna
We're
end
just
it
gonna
like
end it
that?
We're
right
just going to
now.
end it?
It's
Fuck
2
you.
hours.
It's bullshit. You get the advantage. You get to click off.
But every week he hasn't done it, though.
I know.
Well, it's just because you suck.
I just don't
You
care
have the
enough. It's
advantage.
just funny when we
It's
all yell
bullshit.
into the mic. We all yell into the mic.
Yes, bye. See
Bye.
ya. Fuck.
Buck? What?
Bye.
Butt?
Later.
Butt
Peace.
sex.
Go.
What?
Punjab.